So, all right, home sequences. Okay, so what has happened in the last 7 years to these characters? Kramer, you already told me, and I already rolled. So, Chelsea Star, what has happened to you?
Yeah, so
You are
I
now what,
eight
39?
oh
38. I don't know how old you
39.
are. Are you 39?
Well, I was
Okay.
31 and I think I didn't change the date.
Okay.
39.
Okay. What's happened?
Um Kyle and I are more than just interests. We're partners now. Um he has convinced me to talk to my therapist and to tell the truth about some of my things that have happened to me.
Have you told him about the things that's happened to you?
No. That's why he thinks I should talk to somebody
Okay.
that has risks to it, I guess. I
Yeah.
was kind of confused on how to like there's a lot that's said about how the therapist will handle it, but not a lot of roles in there until later.
Um. Let's see. Okay. Give me a luck roll.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay, modifier is nothing.
Correct. Okay.
Nice.
All right. So you go to a therapist. What exactly do you tell them about?
I guess I'll tell them about probably the first session that Chelsea was in, where she just had an out of body experience, kind of revisit that and how that happened again in this most recent mission that she went on. And then you mentioned something about being stuck in a dimension, and I honestly couldn't remember that.
Okay. Well, to be fair, you guys didn't get a lot of that. So remember, you were in that hotel, or no, the apartment building,
Mm-hmm.
and you were trying to find that missing girl. You talked to everybody; they were weird. You talked to them at night; they were fucking weirder. And you went upstairs and ended up in like a speakeasy, and even though it should have been the rooftop. And then you guys couldn't, like, when you went to look out the door to go back, it was gone. So that now it's like where we stopped. And so I didn't dig into any of that stuff, but pretty much what happened to you, Mulder, and Hauser was that you were stuck in, like, think of like the Overlook Hotel, like The Shining. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Except it was just like the rooms kept changing, the hallways kept changing. You witnessed a lot of things you couldn't process or understand. Eventually, you found out that the girl had went with management up into the upper floors, and people that go with the manager don't come back. And so then you decided that fuck it, like this mission's not worth it. Like we don't want to end up dying too, and you were able to escape. Um, and that's really all that happened. You never heard anything else. Delta Green at that point deactivated all of you, and they didn't tell you that. They just never reactivated you for a mission. It's been 7 years. So I'd say it was a pretty, like, I don't know if you would consider that mission a failure, any of you, but you're not sure because Delta Green didn't even tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, Chelsea would consider that a failure. We
Huh.
didn't get the girl,
Correct.
so.
Yeah, Foxwood as well.
So
Yeah.
okay, so you tell her about that. Give me a second.
Nothing illegal violence related.
As a therapist, I'll let you know. As long as someone is not in current danger, they don't care. That's inaccurate in the book.
Yeah, that's what Justin was saying, and I was like, I'm just reading the book, so.
No, you're good. Your keeper is a therapist, so I'm playing that how it would really be.
Awesome.
Like if someone told me they killed somebody like 5 years ago, I'd be like, oh, Okay then.
Are you handling
Are-
that?
Are you? Yeah. Like, are you thinking about doing it again? No. Okay. Well, yeah. Let's talk
That's
about it
good.
then.
That's progress.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, okay. So let's see. Okay, give yourself a D6.
I'm here. I'm taking a shower though, but I'll be listening.
Hello, goodbye.
Where's your buddy at?
I'm texting him now.
Oh.
He should be on already. I don't know what the deal is.
Give yourself 5 back.
Is
Hell
that my
yeah, dude.
sanity?
Yeah, dog.
Sweet.
Nice. That's huge.
Yeah, considering I've hit the breaking point both times.
Yeah. Okay, so
I'll
let's
probably do the breaking point this time. I'm pretty close.
I'm just gonna say I don't think I have a bond with her already. Is that only on a critical?
yeah.
Okay. So then I was just gonna say like she tells me something like to work on my alertness being present, so I was going to do training.
Okay.
Yeah. So improve a skill or stat for alertness. Looks like it's just I do a test for it. Do I add the modifier that's there? It's all it's auto. Okay. Yes. I got so lucky. I'm gonna end up dying. It's fine. All these successes now. 1d10 percentage points.
Hold on a minute. Sorry. Keep getting phone calls. All right. Moving on. So wait, what happened? Everyone.
I roll a d10, and do I add that percentage to what? Where do I add that?
To your alertness, to the
Yeah,
the white box.
the white box.
Yeah.
Okay. So that should be me, I think. Oh my god!
Holy shit! You are gonna die tonight.
Damn.
You're gonna be so
All
pissed
right.
when you die. Like, I did all this nice stuff and I just.
Hey, goodbye to your
Chelsea's
character.
probably ready, but you know,
Mhm.
damn,
Yeah.
the world will not let her.
Yeah. Okay. So, Fox Mulder.
Yes.
We didn't know a lot about you because you only had one mission. But what does his life look like in the last 7 years?
Well, Fox Mulder has mostly just been cranking out the hours at the FBI,
Nice.
living in Quantico.
Yeah.
Not living in Quantico, but I'm pretty sure
Basically
that's
living in Quantico,
Yeah.
cranking out those hours.
So he definitely. Sorry, I was like ran to my bedroom and back.
You're fine.
Definitely fulfilled his responsibilities. Let me go ahead and roll for that.
Okay.
Sanity. And then there's no modifier, correct?
Correct.
Oof.
All right. So poorly.
Yeah.
That's okay. He let's say that the weight of not finding that girl, that young woman, probably was a lot on him.
Mm-hmm. He's been distracted.
I'll tell you guys something else. With that mission is the longer you were in there, the more references you got to the yellow sign. You were never actually told what that meant, though. That was a thing that kept coming up from the people in the night floors. And even after you left, let's say for a couple weeks after the operation, you would hear people talk to you, like ask you about the yellow sign or references to the yellow sign, whether or not it was related or not. You're not sure, but it's something that kind of like the synchronicities kind of kept happening.
Okay.
So,
And of note.
All right. And then we got 2 because it's been so long, correct?
Yes. Correct.
Okay. Then
All right, I'm here.
What's up?
Hello. Shit, I'm torn between study the unnatural and stay on the case. I'm gonna say he'd stay on the case.
Okay.
Try and look more into it, see if he could figure out anything about management. Or the yellow sign.
Yeah. Oh, I have to roll. What's your criminology or your occult? Or both? Just give me both numbers.
Both? Let's find out. Criminology 50. Occult 30.
Okay. Okay, so what you find out about it is that the yellow sign is something that has popped up throughout history. It's something that usually when the yellow sign appears, that there's some reference to the king in yellow. And with that, anytime that name is mentioned, death or just disappearance follows. What you kind of are able to figure out about that apartment building, I think that McAllister is what it was called.
Mm-hmm.
It is eventually torn down. Over the next couple of years after the operation, it is destroyed. And as you kind of look into it, all of the people that were living there disappeared. You
Damn.
assume to whatever that other place was.
Yeah.
But it seems that whatever it was, it's maybe not a threat anymore. But all those people were definitely lost. But all right, give me a d6 roll.
D6.
All right, you get 3 sanity back.
Hey. What was the breaking point for sanity again?
It should be on your thing. It's like it was whatever your max was minus your willpower. I think is how they can do it. Breaking point 52 for you.
Okay. Cool. Oh yeah, I see it. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Ray Striker. Last mission you were on was the Asian kid that shot everybody with a shotgun.
Right.
And where Agent Scully died, shot by Agent Hauser.
That was
Hey,
good
listen, it was a
one.
necessary sacrifice.
It was
It was a
It
necessary sacrifice.
wasn't a clean shot. It wasn't a clean shot. Despite what Hauser said,
Wait,
that haunts you.
she died though.
Yeah, you shot her in the back of the head.
That's definitely a clean shot.
Okay, that's fair, but not on the target.
Fair.
But anyway, okay. So what has Ray been up to?
I had to look back on my kind of fabricate something, but my bonds were my cat Hershey, Brandy, my quote roommate unquote, and my poker night group.
Yes.
So it's been 7 years.
In 7 years. It's 2010. Early 2010.
I'm gonna be a little sad and say that my cat Hershey passed away,
Oh, that is sad.
and as such, being depressed over the loss of my cat,
Yeah.
I would.
Is your mic on?
It might be.
It is.
My bad.
Brandy brought her laptop.
Delay it for me. It was throwing me off. Okay. Sorry.
You're fine.
I was hearing myself like a half second after I
Oh,
talked.
okay.
Killing me.
Speech jammer.
And as such, I would have depressed to the point that I lost my connection with my poker friends. with that group, but I would say being 7 years, eventually I got to the point where I got back into it. I found a new group, but still, that was a big loss for me. But at this point with my roommate, I would say that we are married.
Okay.
It's 2010 America. So
I don't remember when was gay marriage legalized.
almost certain it was much after that. It was way after that. Yeah, it was way the fuck after that. It was when I was in college. I graduated high school 2015. Oops. Yeah, but it wasn't like all of America is in on it. Like, therein, like we are legally married, but it's not like
Yeah. Okay, I got
we
you.
unfortunately keep it on a
Okay.
I don't know. So that's basic story. And then I guess as far as like professionally, I would imagine I'm still doing the same thing. Still
Okay.
chugging along, getting that scoop.
In that case, sounds like I fulfill responsibilities, and then I guess I'd be probably both of those things. It'd probably just be that twice. Fulfill responsibilities. So just give me 2 sanity rolls. If you would.
When you get to me, Nick, do I share what I've been doing?
No. I mean, it's up to you. You don't have to.
All right.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, wow, indeed.
Okay.
Yep.
Well,
Double hell yeah.
I'd say that I guess how I'll swing it is that you've been doing stuff in your life, you've been moving forward, but you're still stuck on that last mission. Something about it doesn't
Right.
sit right with you, and
Right.
it's something that's haunted you ever since. All right. All right, Hauser. I know what you've been doing, but let me know, I guess.
Well,
What do you want to do any of the home sequence stuff, like rolls to increase sanity or anything like that? Increase your skills.
sure. Can you refresh me on how to do that? And where those...
All right, well, it's on page 80 of the Agent's Handbook.
Jesus. Okay.
We'll say there's fulfill responsibilities, back to nature, new bond, go to therapy, special training, stay on the case, improve a skill.
Yep. Let me pull this up.
There's a bunch of them. Study the unnatural. I think that's all.
Double Green RPG Agent's Handbook. That one.
Yeah.
Okay. And you said page 80.
Yes. Actually, I'm gonna say one of them. I'm gonna tell you what it probably would have been doing. Study the unnatural would probably be one for sure.
Yeah. Okay. I'm on page 80. Personal pursuits. Okay, I see them.
Mm-hmm.
You said one of them is study of the unnatural. Okay.
Yes. Trying to see where's that.
Like the last one.
Okay.
Yeah. Trying to see where it
Yeah, I'm
actually
reading
how much it gives you though.
Okay, so you're giving me that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Pick one of your bonds, reduce it by 1d4. And then I'd say roll a d10 then for how much your unnatural goes up.
1d4. Okay, so it goes down by 3.
One of them, yeah, pick one of them. Can't be a Delta Green one, so and now you don't have a lot of people to choose from. Might be
Chelsea and him are still friends.
dear old dad.
7 years later.
Never talk to him ever again.
Seriously, okay.
That's what you picked? All right.
Yeah.
I was joking. All right. Well, fuck your dad.
What are you gonna play?
You're good.
All right.
Okay. And then roll me a d10. See how much your natural goes up. See if you got some Ariana luck.
Yeah.
Probably not. Don't worry. Okay. It's alright.
Mm.
Alright. Your natural is now 4. I'll do it for you. There you go.
Okay.
Alright, and then you can pick any of the other ones.
All right. Okay, and we will do. Let's do. Okay. Damn, every one of these pretty much reduces a bond in some.
I know. They're well,
Some are only 1 point. You don't have to roll the
Yeah.
d4.
fulfilling your let's say fulfilling responsibility could possibly help improve a bond. You say that like kind of what you did damages your relationship with your father, but you also try to work on that relationship. You could actually equal that out if you wish to do that.
Let's do that. Yeah.
Okay. So it's gonna be a Sandy roll. Yeah.
Oh boy.
See if we can
This is never good.
improve your relationship with your old dad.
Do I just click the sanity points button?
Yes, you do.
Wait. Okay.
No modifier.
No modifier.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Nice.
So,
Jeez.
let's see. That would be it gives you 1 sanity and roll a d6.
Wait, so I add a 48 to my sanity?
Incorrect. You add 1 to your sanity. Uh,
Oh, sorry. So it'd be 48.
oh yeah. It would turn it into a 48, and then give me a d6 and improve that relationship with your father by that number.
I'm pretty sure when I logged in last night, it was at a 50. Did you change that?
I did. I did because of what we talked about. So, yeah.
So it really, truly did just equal out my bond with that.
Perfect. Hey, don't worry.
Oh my God.
You and Dad will be all right.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Not writing out of the will yet.
Yeah. Not yet.
All right. Cool. That's it. In terms of what I've been doing, I've never really been talkative with anyone in the group. So I'm going to just go ahead and just keep that to myself.
Okay.
Austin, your turn, buddy.
Oh, you don't have anything. This is his first mission.
Yeah.
Don't worry, he's good. You're good, Austin. I didn't forget about you.
Awesome.
I appreciate you trying to include him in that. All right. So it is 10 a.m. Let me give you the actual day of the week. All right. It is Monday, March 15th, 10 in the morning. Let's see. It is 10 a.m. for... Oh, God, you guys are going to make me do time zones. It is, let me see. It is 8 a.m. for Tommy. 10 a.m. for... actually, no. And then for everyone else, it's 11. Okay. So, 11 a.m. and then you're in Washington State, correct?
Yeah.
Tommy, is that right? Yeah. So, yes, it is 8 a.m. if I'm doing my time zones correctly. You all wake up screaming. Like screaming bloody murder. Like something horrible is happening and you don't know why. You don't know what happened.
Solid.
Yes. Now, as you kind of sweat and look around confused, you have partial memories, I guess if you would call it that, of what is causing this. You remember confused calls, phone calls, strange prickly sensations, terrible visions of blackness, of something writhing, and then immense pain, and then nothing. And where you are is up to you. I said if some of you are at work, you were at work. It's 11 a.m. So some of you might be. I guess. Well, tell me, where are you at 11 a.m. To the rest of you that are not outside of this time zone? Just like everybody, I guess. Monday morning, 10 a.m.
Uh,
or 11 a.m. Sorry.
Monday morning at 10 a.m. I'm at home. If we're just gonna use my days off at real work.
Okay. So yeah, you don't even remember being asleep. You're just all of a sudden you were screaming, and then you
Okay.
hear it's like you hear the screaming, and then you realize it's just your own voice, or your own scream, and then it stops, and you're like, "What the fuck was that?" You get a text message about 15 seconds later. Hauser. I'll tell you that in a second. Justin Kramer. Where are you at?
I guess it would really depend because I could be out conducting interviews or investigating things, or I could be in the office. So it's really just a toss-up.
Well, tell me, where are you?
Monday morning, we'd probably be doing some paperwork at the office, getting ready for the week. So that would be my
Okay.
guess.
So you start screaming, and again, same thing. You realize you're screaming before you realize, or you realize you're screaming like as you're stopping the scream. Everyone's looking at you. You say anything?
Man, must have been a really hot cup of coffee.
Okay, people look at you awkwardly. Okay, yeah, they walk away. You never want. Also, you never want to roll sanity, but we'll do that in a second. Let's see, Chelsea Star, where are you?
Do I still have the same supervisor? The real like, ma'am, like prize lady sounding.
The who? What?
Who? What's her name? That's in my thing. Hold on here. My
Oh, like
supervisor.
the woman that recruited you?
Yeah. She's still
No,
there.
because she is at a different agent. She's like at a different branch.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, probably just at my computer. Just looking through files.
Screaming. Okay, and you are screaming. Okay, awesome.
Yep.
Okay. That's cool. Do you do anything? People look at you. Do you try to do the same thing?
I'll just like minimize whatever I was looking at. It's like I'll have to read that later.
Okay. All right, Ray Striker, where are you? 11 a.m.
I guess I'd be at my desk, typing typing a story up vigorously.
And you
Uh,
again start screaming.
Just start screaming and stare at me, and I stay silent. I kind of look around and meet eyes with a couple of my fellow workers, but I don't say anything. I just revert back to typing just as quickly as I was before.
Okay. You get some odd looks. And you see some people whispering to each other. Yeah, that's about it, I guess. All right, Fox Mulder.
Nobody down here but the FBI's most unwanted. I'm in my little office. In the FBI headquarters.
Uh-huh.
So there's probably no one super close, but if I'm screaming, someone's gonna hear it.
Yeah, I'd say someone probably runs in. Be like,
Yeah.
Fox, are you okay?
Yeah, I just stubbed my toe on this damn desk.
Okay. Well, if you're sure you're all right, then
Don't Don't worry about it.
Okay, they kind of look at you awkwardly like that. Okay, they walk away. Tommy, it's 8 in the morning. You're out in Washington State. What are you doing? Monday morning, 8 in the morning.
Say 8 in the morning. I'm probably still asleep, so I guess I would have screamed myself awake.
Yes, yes,
And
you do.
my quote unquote bed, which is really just a park bench that I found.
Okay, so people that are jogging in the early morning, crisp March morning, are kind of trying to keep their distance. They think that you are a insane homeless man.
I kind of just give them crazy eyes and lay back down.
Okay. All of you roll me sanity.
Wait, even me? All of us?
Yes, all of you. Oh boy.
Wow.
Boom, boom,
Record.
boom. Shit,
Alright.
shit.
Right, time to break the chain there. Let's see it. You guys ready for this?
Mhm.
Nope.
Oh wow. Okay.
Time
You
to
actually
break
get it
the chain.
Do I roll
The guy with
sanity?
the
Do I
worst
press?
sanity.
Yes. Roll sanity for me.
How do I do that? What do I press?
On your player sheet, the box where it has sanity. Let me see.
Can I add another point?
No. Yeah, the green box that says sanity points. Yeah.
Oh, let me find my character sheet.
Quick question, Nick. While he's
Yeah, it's
doing
something. Hmm.
the lower the higher the sanity number, the better.
Yeah, better chance. Yeah.
Wait. Oh, okay. But what's maximum? I mean,
Maximum sanity is technically 99. Actually, I think no. Actually, maximum sanity is technically 99. The only way it's not is if you have experience with the unnatural. So it would be like 99 minus whatever your unnatural score is. So you can never. The more you learn about the unnatural, the more you are permanently scarred. Basically.
got it. Austin.
Anyway, did you
Yeah,
find the thing?
I got
Austin?
my character sheet. Where on it is the sanity thing?
So
The
go
first
to scroll
first
down.
page.
Oh,
Yeah, it's right below your stats.
Below the
It's like a
stats.
greenish box. The sandy points.
Do you see where it says personal data?
Okay, yeah, I see it.
Keep. Oh,
And do I put anything from modifier or no?
Nope. Okay, cool. Everybody, I rolled really shitty on this d6, so everyone takes 1 sanity damage.
everybody.
So everybody, yeah, it was a 1 for success, 1d6 for failure. I rolled a 1, so it's everybody gets the same.
Damn it.
Austin on
So
the
succeeding didn't mean anything.
wait, why are you rolling again? Oh, that's right.
Anytime
I
I
know
lose
why you're rolling
sanity.
again to the unnatural. Oh god.
Depersonalization.
Okay. Austin on your sheet where it says current 70, just change that to 69. All
Nice.
right. So Ariana, Chelsea Star, you currently go into a glossy-eyed, just staring. Whatever you're doing, you just kind of stop and you're just staring. And part of you feel kind of yourself just slip away again. It's been a long time since you felt like this, and it's almost like you can see light. You're like in the bottom of a well, looking up. You can see people. You can hear things that's muffled, but it's like as much as you jump and scream and wave your hands and yell, like you're just, in the real world, you're just sitting and staring. About 15 minutes later, so everybody gets this, but Chelsea, this actually snaps you out of your state. All of your phones ring. I mean, I'm gonna assume you have a burner phone.
Yeah,
Rings.
yeah, definitely.
It rings. As you answer it, it seems like a spam call, but you recognize it. It communicates a time. 3 p.m. Central Time, downtown Chicago, and it gives you an address and says, "Get here now," and it hangs up on you.
Do we even have enough time to get there?
You
That's
do.
what,
I was
4 hours?
googling it. How much? How long it took to fly? You following that, you get text messages with flight information.
Okay.
I've spent all week. I'm really meticulous with Delta Green to the point where I think if I was running a Delta Green campaign, I would go insane. So, I tried to calm myself down a little bit for this one. I didn't want to go overboard, but
Mhm.
I did look up how long exactly it takes to fly from every location you're from. You guys are good. Let me see. Actually, it'd be easier just to do this. Joey, go into the secret room.
Okay.
This be easier instead of me typing. I'll be right back in a second. All right, we back. All right, you guys all hop on a plane.
Stop, skip it, and jump away.
What? Let me ask. What do you guys? All of you that were at work. What do you say? What do you do with that?
Say bye to Kyle. And
Boss is like, hey, where the hell are you going? You son of a bitch.
I'll just say I'm not feeling well.
Yeah, Star, you're an odd one. Get out of here. Fucking screaming, scaring everybody in the bullpen. Fuck out of here.
Oh man.
All right, cool. How about everybody else?
I'll just say a family emergency came up.
Okay.
I'll be gone maybe a couple days.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say that's fine. Everybody kind of have the same, similar thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, my
Cool.
sister's sick.
Very good. That works. You good? Striker, you got anything? Same thing?
My what? I mean, boyfriend.
And they were roommates.
They were rooming.
He fell down the stairs. Needs my help.
Fell
Needs
downstairs.
my
Twisted
help.
his back.
Oh God! That's
That's
terrible.
a thing. Broke his.
Spine? God damn. All right. Cool beans.
I was
All right,
just
you guys-
thinking about like the fakest sounding injury, like
Yeah.
Twisted a
Yeah,
spleen.
They give you a weird look because again, you screamed and didn't say anything, so they're like, all right, see you later.
See you later.
You guys all hop on planes. You get to Chicago. You get to a building that I would say Fox and Chelsea you recognize as. You're pretty sure this is owned by the FBI. Like just like everything, there's telltale signs about the building. The way it's set up, the way that it's a location. You even see like some people, the like reception people are kind of like confused while you're here, but they don't question anything. They don't like ask to see badges. They kind of see that you're on the list. And they're like, all right, whatever. But you can tell the two of you just based on your career, professional experience. All of you are walked one by one into a white room, metal table, like a conference room. Inside, let's see. Wonderful. Okay, so let's see. Striker, I'd say you enter second. Tommy, you enter first. So you enter second, Striker, and you see a man that looks like this.
Beautiful.
Tommy, you see a woman looks like this.
Okay.
Very shortly after Striker, like maybe a moment later, Hauser, you come in behind Striker. Hauser, you recognize Striker, obviously. Striker, you recognize Hauser. It's been over 7 years since you've seen each other.
Yeah, I just nod my head towards her.
Damn.
It's better than a glare or not an acknowledgement at all.
No,
It
that's
is definitely. I'm just debating like how I would react. I mean, like positively, but I'm debating like between a nod or a what the
Sure,
fuck.
but you know, like this character, he's like straight to the point job. That's all that matters, sort of guy. So
Yeah.
No
killed your
shenanigans.
friend. Shot your friend right in the back of the head.
Yep.
we don't talk about that. That's one of the
No,
things that
You
we
did
don't-
do that.
I will say though there
It
is
was
a
necessary.
there is a bit of like you feel uncomfortable. Maybe you're not fully sure why around him, especially with all them failed home rolls. Okay, next is Justin Kramer comes in the room. The most remarkable thing about him is that he looks exactly like he doesn't look a day older than when you saw him last. He's aged real well for 7 years.
Good genes.
But yeah, you see the three of them. Some Kramer. You say anything to him, or you just sit down?
I'll just be like, hey, what's up, guys? And girls.
And girls.
Blankly stare at you, apparently. Next comes in Fox. Only Hauser would recognize Fox. The rest of you have never seen this man before, but Fox, you recognize Hauser from your trip
I'll just
on the night floors.
long time no see.
Cool. Joey is just as rude as his character.
Yep.
Wait. Say that again.
I said
Wait,
long time no
Fox
see to
Mulder is
Hauser.
as rude as I am. I'm not rude.
No, you're. I said. Brandy
Weird.
said hi to you, and you just you didn't say anything because you're. I don't know if you weren't paying attention or what. Didn't hear.
I did not hear. Sorry.
Fucking give you shit. Okay. So yeah, sure. You just kind of nod at
Hi,
her,
Brandon.
nod at him.
Yes.
Last
Yes.
in the room is Chelsea Star. Chelsea, you come in, you recognize pretty much everyone here at this table except for Tommy.
All right.
Son of a
I'm-
bitch.
I'm a little bit friendly to her.
Yeah, you guys have a little bit of a bond.
She's done things for me.
Mm-hmm. It always sounds dirty. It's
I
like,
do it on purpose.
damn it.
Chelsea, let me ask, like, all of you, you're 7 years older, you're all in your 30s now. Aside for, obviously, I pointed out Justin Kramer. Does any of you look like you've aged? Like, any of you look like you've aged shitty? Like, I guess, like, you tell me. Like, do you all look relatively all right? Do you look worn down? I imagine Chelsea Star, you look pretty worn down, but
Yes.
I mean,
I don't sleep well.
I'm a 6'9", very heavy lifting dude. I feel
Jesus,
like I still
you're
look good.
6'9".
Wait,
yeah,
what was my height?
he's the fucking, I don't know, he's the mountain. It's whatever tall the mountain is. He's like 7 foot.
Nine.
Damn.
Damn.
He's a fucking
I
massive
don't-
dude.
I don't have this. I think he's
I don't
6'9".
I don't remember how tall Thor is. Yeah.
Oh
Alright,
yeah,
I
it
changed
says
my mind.
6'9", heavily
6'9".
muscled. Yeah.
Yeah, 6'9". There you go. So
That's
yeah,
a
he's a
big
big,
man.
he's a big fucking dude. That's it. You definitely have some new scars that you didn't have last time I saw you.
Yeah.
Chelsea, so you got some pretty heavy bags under your eyes.
Gray
You,
starting to seep in.
Yeah, I was gonna say you going gray at all, gray streaks a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anybody else look ragged, or you guys all look fine?
I don't
you
know.
think?
Tommy McGruffin looks like a human version of a goblin. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong. I know you guys have never met Tommy, but just from looking at him, you can tell he doesn't look good.
Love him
Do you
already.
like the picture, by the way, Austin? The one I found of him.
Yes, that's perfect. I love the crazy eyes.
Shit. Eating gorilla.
I think he's like 36 or something in that picture.
Perfect.
Anyway, all right. So cool. Yeah, Striker, Boulder. Do you guys look? You feel like you look older? Or do you guys feel like you aged gracefully?
Um,
Granted, Ray, I think you're in your late 20s at this point, but
Yeah, I'm 29.
I
you probably
feel
shouldn't
like
look that old.
Fox looks less like X-Files Fox Mulder and more like Californication David Duchovny.
Okay, yeah,
So like
all
he
right,
aged a little, but not poorly.
yeah. No,
Uh,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Jason Hauser is currently 41, so take that as you will.
Yeah,
Oh
you're the
my!
oldest man now.
When did David Duchovny get this ripped?
I don't know. There's some pretty good looking,
Ooh.
like 40, 50-year-olds out there. Like old
Yeah,
men who lift.
yeah, dude. It's some dudes. It's their
Yeah.
prime.
Yeah.
So, all right, cool. So you guys see each other after. It's actually very quickly. Like usually, you guys know the drill. You sit here for a little bit. They make you squirm. They send in a case agent. However, this time, pretty much right when Chelsea sits down. All right when Chelsea sits down, a woman comes into the room that looks like this.
Oh shit!
Right.
It's an older woman.
Her, she wouldn't give us any information at all.
No, that's a different person. I've used like multiple older women actresses.
Okay.
A different lady. This woman walks in with a limp. By the way, actually, I'd say you have about 2 minutes before she comes into the room. Do you say anything to each other? Anything about like what happened this morning, or do you guys just pretty much stay silent, like this normal chit chat?
I'd probably mention it because I feel like it would be related to why we're here.
Okay, so you do mention it. All right.
Yeah, I'll
Once,
let her know
once.
I have the same experience.
Okay. Um. All of you roll Sandy again.
Hmm.
This time it's no, it's still unnatural. No. Okay. Okay. Well.
I bring it up and I fail it.
Par for the course, Brandy.
Yep.
All right. Oh my God. All right.
Wow.
So I'd say Hauser for you is more of like, you didn't really know why you're here. You're interested in it, and then upon hearing this and some of the shit you've been seeing over the last several years, the weight of the severity of this for this whatever this is to have reached all of you, and that these people live in different parts of the country. Some of
Mhm.
you. That is what's really fucking with you. But the people that have failed, you only lose one sanity.
If we succeeded, do we still lose one, or
If you succeeded, you lose 0. You're good.
oh, sweet?
Someone walks into the room as you're all kind of talking about this, comparing notes, realizing that you've all experienced the same thing. Someone walks in. She kind of puts down. She's limping. She limps in, sets down all of her papers, and looks up at all of you. You can tell she's a woman that's seen a lot of shit. She actually probably has a very similar look in her eyes as you, Hauser, as you kind of look at her. You lock eyes for a second.
Yep.
She says, all right. Well, you've all been called here quickly, might I add. Sorry about the urgency, but this is urgent. The Olympian Hollow Beam Array. It's a new high-tech physics lab in the suburbs of Chicago. It's run by a handful of academic researchers from MIT and the University of Chicago, funded by the U.S. Department of Energy's Office of Science. There's also a private consortium of donors and venture capital firms. Most notable, the Olympian Advances Incorporated. They own the whole fucking thing. The array, at least on their website, says it's built to study the theory of space that the theory that space itself is sort of a three-dimensional hologram cast upon a two-dimensional surface. Don't ask me to explain that. I don't know what the hell that means. Now, we know that the array was using technology derived from the Air Force. That was defunded years ago, however. At 10 a.m. local time this morning, the array went online for the first time. The array's that's never happened before. I need all of you to go to the array, figure out what is going on, isolate what's going on there, and shut down its communications from the outside world, including cell phones, and stop whatever unnatural incursion is happening in there. Sound good?
Oh, how much we being paid for all this?
Oh, we don't get paid.
Mhm.
Whoa,
She
whoa,
looks
whoa!
at you.
So some smart people fucked up some shit in Chicago. Now it's up to all three fingers to go solve some shit, and I ain't getting paid.
Well, Three Fingers. She looks down and kind of flips through some papers. And she kind of pulls out a piece of paper and she says, Tommy McGruffin, old Three Fingers. Well, Mr. Three Fingers, if you want to keep your fingers sticky, if you want to have a home to go back to, I suggest that you do your job.
I do like that park bench. All right.
She says, sorry, I wish it paid more myself.
More? You mean anything?
I was about to say, like, ow.
Then zero.
Well, so if you make it this long, maybe you'll get a little bit of at least some supplemental change down your way. Anyway, that's not what we're here. Outside, there are two SUVs. You can divide yourselves as you wish. You are under the cover of an inspection team for the Department of Energy tasked with reviewing the site and record its wrongdoings. Or kind of review the site and its records to try to find, you're trying to ding the place as far as they're concerned. She kind of grabs a manila envelope and tosses it on the table. Inside there are badges, ID badges, credentials. We used your real names, figured it would be less confusing. She looks right at Stryker. Try to keep your cover.
Yeah, it is.
Says the program has pulled some strings with the Department of Energy to classify this investigation. It's going to be called Operation Observer Effect. It's classified in a way that no real DOE agent can actually come near it without risking prison time, let alone the police or private citizens. Only you six with your false identities. If there is an emergency and first responders are called, I cannot promise you that they will obey the restriction placed on the site. In the vehicles, there are some standard issue service pistols. Don't bring any severe hardware. She looks right at Hauser. Remember, you are Department of Energy inspectors. You're not the FBI anymore. Looking at looking at Mulder and Starr. You're not a cop. You're not anything else. You're glorified inspectors. They handed guns too. All right. Good luck. In that folder, there is also a shitty burner cell phone. There's one number programmed in it. It is my number. Destroy the phone after the operation. Don't call me unless it's an emergency. Then she walks out of the room.
All right, let's get to work.
Let's get going.
Okay. How do you want to split the vehicles?
Imagine
I'll
it'll
just
be-
get in one. I don't really. Doesn't really matter to me.
I just automatically assume that Hauser, you're gonna jump in one in the driver's seat.
Yep.
Yeah, I assume that. Who gets in Hauser's SUV? I mean, you
Shotgun.
guys can. Okay, cool. I knowing Joey's character, I already know that he loves your character. Just letting you know.
Yeah.
There's sarcasm in that.
Wait, what? Oh, Austin's character. doesn't like
Yeah.
I just love
No,
the
so
image of. I just
I'm
love the image of
assuming
his like 6'9" character sitting next to my 5'3", 5'4" character.
I do too. And he's like so serious and by the book, and you're just like this fucking smack talking wise guy. I love it.
I'll get in the
Okay.
back of the SUV with them.
Okay. And so anyone else get in there? Or the other three of you get in the other SUV.
I'll drive the other one.
Okay. Then Kramer and Stryker, do you jump in that one?
Sure.
I'm getting the other, yeah.
Okay. All right. The drive out here takes about an hour. Is there anything that, say, and it's currently, I told you 3 p.m. So you'll get there about 4 p.m. Is there anything that you want to do while you're on the drive?
If you say the ABC game, I'm gonna cut your throat.
The ABC game.
I'm just going to
Name game.
turn on some like old school like slow jam type music and just keep trying to lean against Jason. He drives.
Awesome.
Anyone want
Okay.
Burger King?
Okay.
I
Yeah,
might go
you
through
do
the drive-thru, but that'll be it. I'll make it quick.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So you do that. Let's see. I guess then Kramer and Stryker. I mean, you could like, if you would like, you can rehearse. Your covers. You could just talk, like get to know each other. You could talk that Molder. Kind of really do whatever you want. Up to you.
Yeah, sounds good. Is there a particular thing you want to do? Mulder? Or, Joey, what's your character? Which is your character?
Jordan. Stryker.
Stryker, okay.
Just like
Yeah, Ray Striker.
I mean, I'd probably try and get some basic details about you guys. Maybe talk about what's going on a little, but
Sounds good.
Yeah, same. I'd want to get to know Mulder. Seeing as it's quite interesting that, Kramer and I are back on a mission, like that kind of makes sense. Even
Right.
being 7 years, but who the fuck is this Mulder guy?
I'm just a dude.
I said for you, Mulder. I mean, the two people you know are in the other SUV.
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, not
Okay.
that I like
No,
wouldn't trust Mulder, but
Right, it's a new face. I gotcha.
new face.
Okay. Old Tommy's pressing up on Hauser. Hauser, how do you appreciate that?
I shove him back into his seat and let him know that's not him.
Whoa there, big guy.
All right, Star. I'm just gonna tell you what you're doing because I spent the 15 hours trying to fucking sniff this thing.
Okay. I was actually gonna see about doing, see if there's been any new info. Oh. Alright.
There is a background checks on the staff of the site.
Yeah.
Ignore the 2012 and 13.
Uh-huh.
I'm not changing that. Yeah, don't worry about that.
Mm-hmm. No criminal records, none of them.
You also find out. I'll just tell you. Like I said, while they're kind of like bickering in the front, you research the array, see what you can find about it. You check, newspapers, academic research papers, professional, even fringe science websites. Really, what you kind of find out is that it was built 2 years ago. It's very clear that it's run with a skeleton crew. There's significantly less staff than you were expecting. Most of them are pretty high-ranking experts in their field. Do you have any sciences?
Not really.
Okay. Do you have a bureaucracy score?
Yeah. Computer science. I forgot about that. That's science.
Yeah,
maybe.
that's an important one.
Yeah.
I think that's an actual skill, though.
Oh, you're talking. What do you mean then?
So it should be like they would be like a science, blah blah blah, or like craft, blah blah blah. Like you have like skills that can be specialized.
Oh, I don't
So
have any.
science, nothing. Yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. So wait, your bureaucracy is a 50. Oh, okay. So with your bureaucracy score, you actually you're able to actually find out that the current research and engineering team were directly involved in the construction of the site. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much all you really find about that. Give me a computer science check.
Damn.
Cool. Mark it.
I will remember those this time.
All right, don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, as you guys kind of get closer, I guess Hauser, you're going straight there. Hauser, you run into some pretty heavy traffic. Actually, ends up taking you longer than you expected to get out there. And by the time you arrive, it's actually about 5 p.m. It's an extra hour. You're stuck in gridlock for a while.
Okay.
Sounds
All
like
of
you
you
had-
end up not super far behind. Once you kind of arrive, you get up to the gate. Flash your badge. The grounds of this place, there's a security hut and a fence, a tall, 12-foot tall concrete fence. It goes, really, it's a wall. It goes all the way around the building. It's back about 2 miles back into the woods off of a decently busy road. As you kind of pull back in there through the trees, you find the signs like the no trespassing, like warning, electricity danger, like kind of things like that. You find the security office. There is a woman sitting there. She okays you, and she checks your credentials and everything, and it is okay. Do you say anything to her, or do you just kind of smile and nod?
I just nod and go in.
Cool. Her tag on her nameplate says Karen Henson. Yeah, so you go in. Once you get up there, there is another security shack right by the front door. The guy inside is like kind of looking at you through the open door of the security shack. Do you get out of the car? Or do you wait for the other SUV?
I thought they were already here already.
No, they went to Burger King, so they're like 10 minutes behind you.
My bad.
I will wait then.
Okay. Yeah, you wait. This guy, he looks at you once you don't get out the car right away. He goes back to doing whatever he's doing on his computer. About 10 minutes later, eventually, another SUV pulls up.
Does this guy have a
Security
name?
guard?
Mhm.
Yeah. You guys see the map?
Yep.
Yes.
Cool. He comes outside. Says, how can I help you? I was radioed up front from Karen that you're DOE inspectors. We were told to expect you. I just need to see your badges one more time, and then you are free to go inside. The outside of this building, it's a gray, unassuming building. It's not super large. Whoops. Let's see if I can find an image of the grounds. I can describe it to you. Okay. So yeah, this building, decent size. I mean, it's small, but it's small for considering what it is, what it's supposed to be. This like research facility. You expected a bigger building, but then again, Chelsea, you know that it's a skeleton crew inside, so maybe they don't need as much space. Off to the side, you see a series of 4 concrete buildings with large metal tubes that connect them. It's about maybe 100 yards from the main building. Maybe not quite 100 yards, 50 yards. That's pretty fucking far. 100 yards or 50 yards from the main building. So yeah, you give the guy your ID cards. His name is Henry Gonzalez. He is a Hispanic man.
Hmm.
You can kind of see inside a little bit. There's a bunch of video screens, a monitor. You see there are security cameras. I didn't put them on the map because I didn't want to work that hard. But there are security cameras, all over the place. That you can see. He checks your badges unless you decide to fist fight him.
Nope.
Nah,
Cool.
you can just check the badge.
Right. And he says, welcome. This is kind of goes back. Doesn't really like he cares too much. All right.
Inspectors. Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you guys move wherever you want.
Ooh, this one's got the dynamic lighting. Love that.
I know I brought it back.
Yeah, I'll just follow. Wait, what's this over here? Maybe I won't just follow.
I don't know. Is this something you're not supposed to see?
Oh,
I don't actually know. Oh, no, okay.
that's fair.
You know me, I'm real bad at
Just a little
Hey,
cutout.
what are you doing in here?
Checking it out.
Hey, you're fine. I didn't put a whole lot in that building. Just some computers. All right, you guys get to the door. Oops. All right, inside you see a woman right here. She smiles as you come in. Says, "Hello. It's nice to meet all of you. I am Dr. Jamie Campbell, the director of this facility." She reaches out to shake your hand, Tommy, since you're the one that ran up to her.
Nice to meet you.
She shakes your hand, and she looks like, or she's smiling, but it's a little confused. She wasn't expecting someone that looks quite like you. Looks up at the rest of you. Says, "I didn't expect so many of you, but that's okay. No problem." This woman is a gray-haired. Her paw doesn't reflect that, but she's a gray-haired African American woman. She's very thin. Has very sharp eyes. She kind of looks around and says, "Well, do you have any questions about our facility before you kind of get to your work?"
Not that I can think of. We'll take a look around first, and your reports and see if there are any questions after that.
Oh, excellent. Just I'll tell you at least a little bit about this place. This is the main building. Outside, the can give you access to it later, but the atrium is outside. It is. Be very careful in there. Please don't break anything. It is very sophisticated technology. Our supercomputer is out there. It collects data through the alignment of lasers that kind of bounce off of mirrors that then go up into the atmosphere. I'll let someone else explain it. It's okay. She kind of looks around. Says, anyway, the atrium was designed to detect changes in space time, changes in space itself. It's to really see a projection in the 3 dimensions of an underlying 2-dimensional reality. She smiles and looks at all of you. Anyway, I will actually have. Whoops. I'll actually have one of our junior engineers kind of show you around. She's like, there's. So if when you walk around, you'll see not all of us are here. Our custodian is off work today, but fellow researchers, Dr. Philip Black and Dr. Helen Klinger are here somewhere in the building. Jing Fei, goddamn, Jing Fei Sang, our IT person. She should be on site. And then our engineers, Dr. Ishii Takagawa and Evan Kozak. They are here, but I will, let me see. See, Evan should be around here. She's like, Evan!
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, she looks back.
Who's the custodian?
Custodian.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And he was off today? Just curious.
Yeah, she is off today. Nick doesn't have her name right off the top of his head. She is Maria Suarez. She comes in a few times a week. She's not present today, however.
Where's her office usually at?
Custodian?
Yeah. Does she have like
down,
a workspace?
Yeah, there's a closet with some cleaning supplies down the hall to the right. I guess it's to the left if you're looking at the screen like a normal person.
Hey, y'all just keep that unlocked, or how's that work?
Yes, it is. It's just a cleaning closet.
Sweet.
Anyway, Evan, and she kind of calls back. Does anyone say anything else to her? Well, she's
No.
calling for Evan. Okay. You hear like a hissing noise, like a decompression kind of hissing, and you see a man kind of come around. This man's it's probably in his 30s, Caucasian. He kind of comes up, says, "Yeah, hi, Dr. Campbell. You need me to show these inspectors around?" Yes, Evan, and I will be in my office if you need me. And she goes through this, these like glass doors. These are all glass doors here. And goes through this door over Schmer.
Cool.
Evan says, "Oh, hi. Nice to meet all of you. What's everybody's human score?"
And let's see.
What's actually what?
52.
Who's scores?
70.
Human.
Human.
Ray, are you like outside in the grass, or did you come inside
10.
the building? You 10? Okay.
My human is 10.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. It's 60.
Okay. All of you with it above a 50, you all notice that Evan is a little nervous. Something's off with him. He's sweaty. He keeps looking kind of like over his shoulder. He's like, yeah, so where would you like to go? I guess I should explain. This right here is our meeting room. He points to this, where the class doors are. As we have our briefings there, our researchers and engineers. Through these doors over here, that is where our IT specialist is. Our researchers, unfortunately, are sandwiched in between the IT and engineers office. So our 2 researchers are kind of, you have to walk into one of their offices to get to the researcher's office. Dr. Campbell is down there where you saw her enter, down the hall here, and he kind of goes down the hall. This will take you to our restrooms. Down here is our kitchen, our on-site kitchen. That is the storage closet our janitors use. This is the decompression area. I will have you put on some. This guy's wearing like not a hazmat suit, but he's got like the jumper with like the booties on and stuff. And he's kind of got like a face shield on. He's like, I'll have you guys, if you don't mind, just to avoid any decontamination, kind of put these jumpers on. We have plenty of them. They're disposable. It will kind of shoot some compressed air with some some sanitary shit. I don't know. I'm an engineer. Then beyond that, the decam is our workshop where me and Dr. Takagawa work, and then the lab is also in the work. It's kind of off the workshop. That's really all of our building. That's kind of all that's really here.
All right. Well, Evan, how's working here? How is it? Is there anything you're concerned about, or?
Oh, no, yeah, I like it here. I've been working here. I've been working for Dr. Takagawa for about 10 years now, since I was in college. I've kind of here I kind of divide my time between the lab, the workshop, and the atrium. Try to kind of manage it. It's yeah, no, I mean that's really it. It's a nice place. It's definitely, we're doing some good work here, right? Some important work.
Who asked that question?
Fox.
Mulder.
Get the hell out of my way, Tommy. Pressure him.
Shove him against the wall. Poor Tommy.
What? I don't sound like a strong
I
man.
feel so bad.
I just whisper in your ear. Pressure him more. He has things he wants to say.
So, Evan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd love to check out the atrium, but you sure nothing weird's happened lately? No, nothing we should be concerned about? Make our jobs a little easier?
No, I mean, no, nothing. Well, yes, kind of. It's, well,
Evan, spit it out.
Just tell us.
roll a persuade check. Anybody?
Persuade.
Oh God!
Wow.
No.
I should not be allowed to roll anything.
Why, Brandy?
I don't know. It's
Okay.
always me.
Okay. All right. So, tell me, what does that fumble look like? What did you do to this poor kid? He's not a kid; he's a man. But what did you do to this poor man?
Wait, where's persuasion?
It's in the piece. That's all right. Don't worry. Your friend already fucked it up.
Yeah, I already fucked up. Don't worry. What did I do to this poor dude?
Shit.
Just like
Come
maybe
on,
you
just-
got like you kind of got pissed off, like you got annoyed with how he's
Basically.
acting.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like,
I got
dude,
to
spit it out. Okay.
Just tell us. Come on.
And he like kind of you see him almost kind of shrink up, and he starts to kind of breathe hard, and you can tell he's kind of having the beginnings of a panic attack. And he's kind of like, he kind of wipes he's sweating profusely. He wipes his brow. He starts blinking and just saying over and over. Someone else give me a persuasion check with a -20.
Oh, that's a 0 for me.
Hey, Striker.
Probably
Great
should've.
Striker.
Excuse me?
Great Striker. Let's have.
-20.
Yeah.
So do I still just like click
Mine's
persuade and then we do the math, or?
Well, no, modify. You should be able to click modifier and hit -20.
Yeah.
Okay,
But I feel
sorry,
like-
I got it. I understand.
I feel like you
Yeah.
being the journalist would be the most logical person.
Okay,
Hey.
okay. By the way, mark that persuade, Brandy, on your sheet.
Okay.
Austin, if you make a check and you fail it, you check mark it. There's little check boxes, and if
Okay.
you survive, you can it's like you learn from your mistakes and you get better at those skills.
Okay.
All right, so Wonderful. All right, so yeah, you, Striker, you come up, and I don't know, you start being kind or whatever. You kind of calm him down, and he's like, he starts kind of, like slowing his breathing, and he's like, okay. It takes you a while to actually calm him down. Like he's he's panicking pretty bad. Um, after a while, he finally calms down. And he says, "Okay, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So, yeah. So this morning there was a power surge. I don't, I don't know what really happened. To be honest with you, I, I could get killed for telling you this, but Doctor Takagawa was in the atrium when it happened. I went over to him, or went to check on him, I guess, and he was unconscious. I got him to wake up. He kind of came to, and I walked him back to the building. We went into the workshop, but he passed out again. He's still out. I haven't been able to wake him up. He's breathing. He's alive. I didn't want to worry Dr. Campbell. I figured that as long as I keep checking him, his eyes are dilating. Like he's alive. I don't know what happened to him. I'm hoping that he wakes up and can tell me. He says, "I'll, this place is. I don't know. I kind of have a weird feeling about this place now that I've been here. At least the last year or so. It's. I don't know. I'm starting to wonder if maybe the array's work is something not as good as what everyone tells me it is. It's okay. So the Hollow Beam array. It's far more stable and precise than anything I've ever seen. The array's computer processes the project's data with such an unmatched speed. I've never seen a computer. I've never heard of a computer that processes this quickly before. That's I don't know if it's because the array wasn't the way it's designed. It's not only meant to detect jitters in space time, but it also collects the readings detected by each laser and then the patterns and meanings of their randomness. It's a little bit out of my headspace. I kind of know how the lasers and like the machinery works. You might have to ask some of the researchers about the science. I'm not really sure, but please don't tell Dr. Campbell about Dr. Takagawa. He is in the workshop. I mean, he's okay. I think. I can let you in the workshop. Just like, please don't disturb him too much. I'm sure he's fine.
So how fast is it processing? You said you've never heard of a computer going that fast. So how fast is it going?
I mean, it can process. Or what's above a terabyte?
I'm muted. Petabyte, sorry.
What is it?
Petabyte, right?
Petabyte.
Petabyte.
PETA, right?
Was that petabyte? Or is it?
Peta? I thought you said pedo, and I was like, whoa.
No,
Yeah.
PETA. I just know
Okay,
it's spelled.
so it's like
ETA.
it is like petabytes of data, within less than a second. I mean, within milliseconds. Like I'll be honest with you, and he like leans in to, I guess, Tommy, Jason, and Ray, since you're the closest to him. Leans down a little bit to Tommy because he's so short. He says, I'll be honest, I don't think there's even even the most high tech military computers. I don't think process this quickly. I don't know how they did this. Like I said, I just build shit. I'm an engineer. I don't actually know. But I mean, you're more than welcome to look in the workshop. Do your inspection. I won't bother you any more about it.
I'll turn to Chelsea behind me and kind of give her a look. It's like, yeah, or do you know anything about that? You're a computer nerd, right?
I mean, could say that. Do I know
I mean,
anything about what?
I would say from your computer science skills, yeah, you would know like what he's talking about is like something you've never heard of. Definitely something that you would probably be very interested in, seeing how it works. You've never heard of such a thing, and like what he's describing, like what it's doing, like it's tracking the data it's tracking. Like that doesn't sound. Well, it either doesn't sound possible or it sounds like ridiculous. Like why would what's the point of even doing that? But then again, you're not a you're not a scientist. You're just a computer person.
Can we ask Evan where that the supercomputer is, or did the
This
first
is the
chick
closet,
tell
by the
us?
way. You're so worried about it. The computer is. He says, yeah, the computer. We call it D, like DEE. D. It is. It's in the atrium. That's at least where we can access it. Its servers from anywhere in the building here, but the mainframe of it is localized in the atrium. Okay.
I guess we
Yeah.
should probably head to the atrium first. Seems that's the spot where everything's happening.
Let's go.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's fine. And he'll walk you out of the building and across the grass. He kind of goes over to the atrium. The building is concrete buildings I told you about. As he kind of goes up to them, he scans his badge and he goes, "Boo-doo." And there's a red light that flashes. He's like, "Fuck." He does it again. "Boo-doo." Hold on a minute. He's kind of like, you see him messing with the little scanner. He kind of hits it a couple times. "Boo-doo." Okay. Maybe we'll go back inside. Maybe wake up Doctor Takagawa. Maybe some one of the other people. Maybe one of the researchers. Their badge will work. In the meantime, or I'll see if I can get this thing to work. I'll just kind of hang out here. Just you guys want to do the rest of your search, your inspection, and I'll see if I can get this thing working. And he says, and he kind of looks around. He kind of grabs a different badge. He says, "This should get you into DCAM. Feel free to look around." I'll move him off the map.
Alrighty.
So, do you guys all go back, or does anyone stay behind where he's at?
I'd probably just go back.
All right, where you guys want to go? There are doors. I think you can see the doors. No, I said there was three doors in this meeting room. The decam, this closet, if you really want to check that out, and then the kitchen down here.
I might go into the kitchen.
Check out this closet.
Zip up.
That was a weird siren. Sorry.
Okay, so in the kitchen, looks like a nice kitchen. It looks like it's been used. I mean, it doesn't like it's stocked, but there are some dirty dishes in the sink, some clean dishes in the dish rack. Fridge is stocked. There's a little bathroom in here, another bathroom in here. Has like a full stove and like a whole actual setup, like an actual kitchen.
Alright. What about through this door down here?
That's not supposed to be a door.
Oh.
It goes outside. I would say it goes outside.
Okay.
Open it. I had to use two maps and smack them together, so
That's fair.
yeah. So it goes outside. As you kind of open it, it leads to the outside.
Well, I'm satisfied.
No pictures of Cassie and her grandfather on the fridge.
No.
No, I don't know if you remember that.
I do, yeah. Surprisingly. It took me a second, but
All right. Kramer, as you open this door, you see an Asian woman sitting at a desk typing away. She looks up at you, says, "Yes, can I help you?"
Hi, we're just doing an inspection of the area.
Oh,
Just came in to
okay.
see how it is.
Oh,
Is this
okay.
the IT room?
Yes, yes. This is the IT room. I what's her name? Jingfei Sang.
Chelsea,
She,
are you still like next to me? Or, okay.
Yeah, I was trying to stay next to you.
I'll probably let you take over the talking for this room.
All
It
right.
seems like your expertise.
Yeah. So I'll start off and just say we just finished talking with Evan.
Oh yes, Evan.
Yeah. Sounds like he's still young, but he's been here for a while, so he was at least somewhat knowledgeable about the going on.
Yeah, yeah. He's a smart guy.
hmm He was telling me about the atrium and how we might need some help from one
Oh
of the researchers.
yes, yes. Oh, about D. Oh yeah, D is amazing. I never seen nothing like it in my life. It's absolutely amazing.
And neither have I. Do you have more information about D?
Please, please sit down. I'll tell you all about it.
I'd love I'd love that. All right.
Okay. So you sit down with her. She talks a lot. She doesn't stop talking actually. Um, as you even when you try to get away, she keeps like, no wait, and then like you're going, you sit back down. She's very jittery, and as she kind of talks, and she's kind of moving around very quickly. Um, give me a alertness, both of you. Chelsea, you notice Market, by the way, Kramer. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea, you notice that every once in a while, as she'll kind of like have like almost like a tick, like a motor tick, and as she does, you hear like a white noise sound, like a kind of happen every time she does it. And also every time she does it, she'll go and look at her computer and she'll type a couple things and then go back to talking to you again. Um, I don't know if you mentioned that to her.
I probably would, but not like directly. I'm trying to think how like I would
Like that, maybe the sound, maybe less so the motor tick.
yeah, yeah, I guess I would probably mention the sound.
Oh yes, it is a every time that there is a blip in the data, I have it set to give a noise. That way I'm able to kind of record that as it goes randomly. It's something that I'm keeping track of to make sure that everything is the right, our systems are working correctly, and make sure that there is anytime there's kind of an uptick in heat or an uptick in stress on D, I make sure that it's okay. Obviously, I'm not always in this room, but so when I leave and go home for the day, when I come back, I have a lot of data to sift through and make sure everything's working correctly. But this is fascinating. This is an amazing computer, and she just kind of describes more of like the actual like capabilities of it, and this again like more of how it's like the fastest processing computer she's ever heard of. Um, she Doesn't mention the. I don't know if you bring it up, but she doesn't mention the power surge in the morning.
Just
She's
about to
kind
bring that up. Actually, I was going to
Okay.
ask about like, oh, how does such a supercomputer get power? Is there a fail-safe? Like what's set up system-wise for any power surge? Is there a way to? Are there backups? Just like things like that.
Yeah, so we power it from the atrium. It's a lot of let's see, kind of all. It's powered through the nodes in the atrium. Those kind of tunnels or tubes, if you will. They. Let's see. She said, "I am actually not allowed to look at it itself, so I've never seen it." And you can tell she's kind of frustrated by that. So I just kind of get the data, and I just kind of make sure I do stuff on the software side, make sure things are up and running. But it is a crystal matrix quantum supercomputer. That's probably something that's been made up. I don't know what that is, but that's what it says. Data is stored in a crystal framework and retrieved by lasers. Yes. It's let's see. More power in its one centralized cabinet and other supercomputers that they pack into large refrigerated rooms. So I would say honestly, it's several decades ahead in state of the art technology. It is absolutely fascinating.
Does she know who built
Yeah,
this
you're over there.
supercomputer?
Says from what I know, it is something military that's been given here, given to us, or somehow our director was able to obtain it. Is very interesting technology. I wish I knew more about where it came from.
Is your director here today?
Yes, Dr. Campbell is our director.
Okay.
Could you tell me about the software a little bit and if it's integrated with any other processes running on the computer?
I don't know. I actually don't know.
Oh, okay.
You speak Chinese. I don't know what that was.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
So, like she's talking about the computer
She
hardware, and then she said she has software monitoring it. Is there any other software that she's aware of?
No, not that I see. She actually will like kind of show you some stuff. She kind of like will show you the her screen a little bit, so you can kind of like look at what she's doing. You also this whole time too. Every time that thing buzzes, she almost like on autopilot types like a couple like things. I don't know, nothing like specific, just kind of like a recording like thing. But it's to the point where it doesn't even seem like she's noticing that she's doing it. And she is like very, very, very chummy with you. Seeing as you like know what you're talking about with computers, she gets excited.
Right. So she's not aware of any other programs.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like I said, after some time, she will let you. Like I said, she'll let you check it out and mess with it. So I'll let you do that. Kramer, you can, if you want to stay in that room, you can move somewhere else. I'll say everyone else. Tommy, you went into this closet.
Yeah.
It was a while ago. But in this closet, there is a lot of cleaning supplies.
Sweet. I'm going to look around and see if anything is marked as like flammable.
Yeah, I'm sure there's something in here that's flammable.
Do I have like a bag or like a inspector pouch? I don't know. What do I have anything?
Sure. Yeah, I'll say that you could have had that in one of the SUVs.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna say 2 bottles of that flammable
Okay.
whatever. Just gonna put it in my bag. Would there like be maybe a lighter in there? something like that.
No,
Matches.
no, you probably have a lighter on you, I would say.
Okay, I'll have a lighter on me.
Yeah, okay.
And is there anything like clue wise that I might find in here?
Not really. I mean, as you kind of look, actually, give me a search check.
Okay. Hold on. And that's just gonna be down in like the skills.
Yeah. Cool. Check mark that. And no, you don't find anything like besides the stuff that's interesting to you. You don't find anything interesting to the case.
Okay. So yeah, just the flammable stuff, and then I guess I'll leave the closet alone for now.
Okay. Striker, you want to do anything? Go anywhere? This office here is you see Dr. Jamie Campbell kind of working on something on her computer.
Something.
Yeah. So the three of you that moved down to her office. I can't put her in the chair for some reason, so she's like half in it, but she's in it. So yeah, she sees you. She looks up. She says, "Is everything going okay? I don't know if you've looked at everything through that door behind you." She's pointing to like right here next to you. She's like, "That is the engineer's office. If you're interested in that. If you have any questions, I am here. But I'm very busy. So is Evan still with you? Where's Evan at? You, Fox, and I guess Hauser."
Yeah, I'm still here. What's up?
The director asked if you needed anything. She's saying there's another door. So you guys are all kind of standing there.
Oh, I think I was just.
I'll go through the engineer door.
But
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go with him.
Anyone in here?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she just kind of smiles and says goodbye to you. Also wanted to remind you that you were told to like not only to find out what's going on, but you kind of cut off communications and cut off any signals. Your case officer did say to like if there's a way to shut down or get cell phones, like that was also one of the directives. That was kind of like a quick thing she glossed over, but
Okay.
might be something that
Wait, we
might
need
be
to
a
collect
little.
other people's cell phones?
You know what?
You said collect everyone's cell phones?
Yeah, figure out a way to get everyone's cell phones without probably like just saying, "Give me your cell phone." Because I mean, again, you're not a cop; you're an inspector.
Yeah.
So, like, if you can think of a creative way to do that, but in the engineer's office, it is empty. You do see workstations for both Dr. Nakagawa and Evan in this room. The big nice desk is Dr. Takagawa's.
I'm gonna kind of search it and see maybe if he left like key card or maybe a cell phone. Something.
There's a cell phone in there.
I'm gonna pocket that.
All right, excellent.
Might I suggest turning it off?
Should we like go? Do you think we should go through it first or just turn it off?
Well, she just said collect them, correct?
I mean, yeah, she said like collect them to like cut off communications, like to shut off communications. So that would be I would just
Okay.
turn them off would be a good idea.
Yeah, I would just say turn it off. That way, also, it doesn't ring in your pocket and someone goes, "Hey, that's my phone."
Good point. Good point. We've all been there. I'll go ahead and turn it off and put it in my pocket next to my flammable balls.
Okay. Okay. So then let's see if there's anything else in here of use. Everybody give me a search. I was talking more to the people in the engineer's room, but that's okay.
Yeah, I was like, well, okay.
Sorry.
You're good. I assume Ray went over there too. It's okay. So awesome. You guys all failed. Joey, did you roll?
No, I didn't. I'm looking for a search now.
Okay.
I don't know why I bought there at this point. Hey, you got a crit.
What did I find?
Everything.
Okay. So yeah, so what you find in here is found a note that or like you find like a piece of paper, I guess. So you find like a drawing, and you're like as you kind of look at it, like it's not like it's in the desk, but it's like kind of crumpled. Or actually, it's not in the desk. It's in the trash can. I'm sorry. It's in the trash can. So as you kind of pull it out, you're like, what is this? And it looks like this.
Oh, dear Lord.
That looks fun.
Mm-hmm.
How angels are described as in the Bible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Had 100 eyes.
I love that little tiny earth in the background.
Yeah.
It's such a radically different style. It's like the illustrator for H.P. Lovecraft did the monster, and then his son is like his like 5-year-old son did Earth in the background.
Yeah. You find that and you kind of show them, like, what the fuck is this? Everybody, all 6 of you, give me a power check.
Power.
Yeah.
Ow. Okay, no, power's not.
Huh?
Oh, I passed one, finally.
It is possible.
Wow. All of you passed.
What's power?
Power is like your mental fortitude, and it's
Okay.
in this case, all of you feel like simultaneously a pressure. Let's see. I think Alex can describe it. Okay. So you feel like a pressure and like an instinctive awareness of something. It's almost like as you look around where you're, the rooms that you're in, it's like the walls, you almost see the walls bow in slightly. And you feel lightheaded. And it's kind of like, especially all of you that are together, the 4 of you, it's like you all kind of almost kind of lose your footing, lose your balance, and look at each other, and it's like you realize all at the same time that you all just kind of experience the same thing.
I'm gonna grab Jason's arm to catch myself.
And in that moment, all of you lose 3 sanity.
Ooh, shit.
Damn.
So that 3 I gained at the beginning, long gone.
Yes.
Big stretch.
Did Jing Fei also? Did it look like she also experienced that, or no?
Yes, yeah, she actually gets really dizzy, and she's like, oh, sorry, migraine. I'm okay. I'm okay now. Um,
Was there a little tisk as that happened, or?
yes. And as she's holding her head, like groaning, she still with her other hand, her right hand, like does like a quick like to the sound that beeps. How am I doing? Okay. So that all happened, and I lost track of what I was doing. Okay. Sorry. Does someone have a question? Oh yeah, you said that you were saying something about her like taking note of that.
Yeah. I guess it's the same sound every time. I thought maybe there were different
No.
sounds or different.
No, it's the same sound.
Okay.
Let's say she at this point she kind of goes, I need to sit back for a minute here. I'll let you mess with it. You seem to know what you're talking about. You're a smart woman. So she oops, I just threw her outside. She she lets you actually check out the computer.
Sweet.
And she's fired.
Probably, yeah. All right, all of you. For the rest of you, you felt that weird sensation. No, there's another door. Oh yeah, you can see it. Cool. I say there's a door on the other side of here, Mulder. Also,
What
Hmm.
like inspection company do we work for? Do we know that?
you work for the Department of like the U.S. Department of Energy.
Okay.
So that's kind of like you're there to like the cover you have is you're there to kind of inspect like their machinery, like their lab basically. It's like you're kind of really there to check their lab to make sure there's no protocols or things that they are not doing what they're supposed to be doing basically.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back in here and talk to Miss Campbell.
Okay.
Just say, excuse me, sorry to bother you, but just trying to follow up with some things for our inspection. Do you happen to have a cell phone on you?
Yes.
Oh, I'm very sorry, man. Because of all the uh, cell phone towers that are nearby in the area, could disrupt the computer processing. A lot of signed mumbo jumbo. All I know is we're not allowed to have cell phones on while you're in the building. Is there a way you can turn that off for me? I have to write you
Okay.
up. I'm very
She
sorry.
she kind of gives you a weird look. Give me a persuasion roll.
Okay. Hold on, let me find it.
Oh,
Damn it.
Damn, your persuasion's high too. Okay, so she kind of gives you like a look, like she's kind of annoyed. She says, "You know, I have a doctoral degree in like astrophysics and some other sciences. Some other
come
sciences. She's
on.
like, I'm the director of this program and of this facility. I don't know what science mumbo jumbo you're talking about, but there's no way that our cell phones should have any interference with the research that we're doing here. May I ask why you actually would like to see my cell phone?"
Ma'am, I don't make the rules. I'm just here to enforce them. I take out like a little notepad and like mark something down and just kind of walk out of the room.
Okay. All right. You see, like, she goes to say something else, and as you walk out of the room, she doesn't. Yeah, as you walk out, you do hear her. You actually kind of hear her, like, put down the papers she had. And I don't know if you look back at her or not, but say if you kind of glance over your shoulder, she now has her cell phone out, like she's dialing a number.
Ooh.
She gets up and goes and she closes her door. I'm not going to put my dynamic lighting thing back on because I don't feel like trying to find the door I used for that one. Tommy, Ray, and Hauser, give me a alertness check.
Yep.
Let's fucking go!
Barely past that.
Alertness. Okay.
All right.
Hold on.
Rocket. Hitty.
Nice.
Okay. All three of you hear a hissing sound coming from the hallway, like the same sound you heard that Evan, like right before you saw Evan.
That doesn't sound like it's up to code.
Let's go investigate it.
Okay.
Where is it? Where was the
It's
sound?
down here. The three of you move out into the hallway just enough in time to see an older man in a lab coat go into the hallway where the bathrooms are. He's kind of staggering.
I'm gonna pull him in there.
Wait, Nick, have we been in here?
No, you guys haven't went through the decontamination yet.
Because his thing didn't work.
No, he gave you a different badge to go through that. It was outside. You guys were outside and he couldn't get into the atrium, which is like that building I said it was separate from the main building. So Evan's outside right now.
Shit, let's go in that other room then.
Okay. Tommy, as you go in, inside of here there is an older, maybe like not super old, he's like in his 50s, Asian man in a lab coat. You see him, he's kind of like, he's washing his face and he looks disoriented.
You said he's disoriented?
Yeah, he's like kind of staggering. He looks like he's a little dizzy, and he's kind of like he's washing his face.
Okay. I'm gonna go put my arm around him as if I'm like kind of holding him up and just try and see if I can like pickpocket him a little bit and feel for like a cell phone or like a key card or something.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
There it is. Oh, so close.
Okay. So mark that, and he kind of turns around and he says, What are you doing? Oh. He rubs his head and he kind of he actually stumbles and puts his hand on the wall. He says, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Dr. Takagawa, and who are you?"
My name's Tommy, but you can just call me Three Fingers. I actually found you passed out on the floor in here. You just woke up. My cell phone's dead, so I can't call for help. Can I use your cell phone so I can help you out?
Oh, okay. I thought I walked in here. I don't really remember what happened. Yeah, that's fine. Here, he kind of reaches in his pocket and he hands you his cell phone. And he says, hold on, I'm sorry. And he goes over and starts to urinate.
I'm gonna like start like kind of I'm gonna dial and then just trip over something and throw it into a toilet.
Damn.
He's like, what are you doing? He kind of tries to hurry up and finish, and he kind of shakes it off and goes back. And he goes over here. What's your alertness score? That's pretty high, isn't it?
I want to say
70. Yeah, I
Yeah.
see it 70. Okay. You notice that on the urinal and like around it, especially since you scared the shit out of him by chucking his phone, you see flecks, like kind of splash and like where he kind of spilled a little bit.
Yeah.
The urine, there's a faint glow kind of coming from there.
The dream.
and
Faint what?
faint glow coming
Okay.
from his urine. And he is kind of in this stall trying to figure out. He like kind of pulls his phone out and he's cursing in Japanese as he's trying to like shake his phone off and
I'm just gonna be like, "Whoa, I'm so sorry, man. Did you not feel that earthquake that just happened?"
no, I did not.
Oh, it was a big one.
And he's kind of like he's messing with his phone. He's still cussing, and he looks back and he says, "How'd you say your name is again?"
My name is Jason Hauser.
He said, "House, I will remember that name." And he kind of
Yo, Jackson House.
it's like, oh, and he's like, my head. As you're looking at this guy, you notice that, like, as he's talking, you can kind of faintly see that the inside of his mouth is glowing, like a dying glow stick, just kind of a very faint, bluish white light, kind of coming out of his mouth. Yes, that's a bit odd. Let me.
I'm not asking about it. Have you eaten glow sticks recently? Because I know it looks like it, but they don't actually do anything to you. You won't feel high or nothing.
Like, no, no, and he's like, he says, that's my eyes. And he's like, things are. Do you turn out the lights? And the glow in his mouth starts to kind of fade, and he's kind of confused, and he's like, I don't understand.
It you're just glowing like a pregnant lady. To be honest, like something's going on.
He kind of starts reaching, and he's like, did you turn out the lights?
No, can you not see?
And he kind of puts his hands in front of his face, and he's like, no, no. He starts to kind of like his breath starts to quicken as he is confused. And you're probably confused as well.
Yeah.
He starts to kind of panic a little bit. He's like, you said your phone is dead. He said, can we get a phone? We need to call hospital. I think I need to see a doctor.
Do you have like a radio or any way of contacting anyone else to come over here and use their cell phone?
No, I don't have nothing like that. Okay, I will stay in here. Go get Dr. Campbell or Dr. Black. They or find Evan. Get someone to get a phone. It's like I don't know what to do. I can't see anything. Kind of he's freaking out.
You sit down and stay here. I'm gonna go get some help.
Okay, thank you. And he goes and sits in the corner.
I'm gonna go up here and guess knock on this lady's door, Campbell.
Yeah, she'll open it.
One of
Yes.
your one of your people's in the bathroom. Their mouth's glowing. They can't see. They're blind. They need you to go over there and check on them.
What? Who is it? What?
The old Asian dude.
And she'll push past you and kind of go down the hallway. Okay. You guys, I'll go back to you guys over here. Kramer, did you do anything? You still in this room?
Is this a door, like right in front of me?
Yeah,
This...
that is a door. Inside, you guys have been here for a while, by the way.
Hmm.
At this point, you've been here all day. Inside this room, you see a Caucasian man, older man. He's typing like at a table, like he's like at a computer at a table. He's typing. He looks up when he sees you. Says, "Yes, can I help you?"
I was just inspecting the area. I don't mean to disturb you. You can continue doing whatever you're doing. I just need to take a look around.
Oh, Inspector, no, please feel free to look around. Says, he stands up. He says, "I'm Dr. Philip Black, one of the researchers here. Me and my partner, Dr. Clint." He looks over across the table. All right. Anyway, me and my partner, Dr. Klinger, we work in this office together. I thought she was in here, but I guess not.
When was the last time you saw her?
I don't know. I kind of got lost in my work, but I don't remember her getting up and leaving. Probably was a few hours ago, but I actually, I don't think I've heard her speak in a while.
What exactly are you working on?
I'm just kind of looking at some of the recordings that Ms. Sang collected. I'm trying to analyze them and kind of look at some of the connections. It's boring stuff, really, but please, you're more than welcome to look around, to look for any OSHA violations or whatever it is you're doing.
Mm-hmm. Well, it sounds like you need a break. Go take 5, clear your mind. Good to not sit at a computer all day. Get a little rest in.
Okay. You see kind of you hear him kind of tap on the table. He's like kind of like a thump thump, and he's kind of blinks and looks down at his computer, looks back up at you. He says, "Yeah, I think that probably would be a good idea." Thump thump. I hear him make that noise again with his fingers. Give me an alertness check. Cool.
But I recognize it to be similar to Ginseng's thing that she
Yes.
does. Okay.
It is similar. He kind of gets up and moves past you. Kind of goes out here.
I take it he turned off his computer or locked it.
He did.
Yeah.
So you can search. You can search the room still. I mean, he's got a desk and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. All right. Everybody, or well, actually, I'm gonna go back to Chelsea. So, let's see. Chelsea, you messing with this computer. There's actually a box. Like as you're kind of messing with it, you see there's actually a little chat box that says Ask D. You see that on there. But as you're kind of looking at the data, you see that there was pulses or signals recorded actually every like 30 seconds, but there is big pulses of energy at 10 a.m. At let's see, 11:05, 12:11, 1:17, 2:23. A very strong one at, or stronger one, I should say, at 3:30, and then the strongest one at about 8 o'clock, which was about half an hour ago. You see that the way that the graphs and charts set up, it actually is on a chart with no actual limit. It's like an infinite scale of energy from the pulses. That's kind of odd, you think, too.
How is this computer, like, plugged in?
So, you see that there is... There is a bunch of black cables that kind of actually go into the floor. There's like several. They're pretty thick black cables.
Got it. Okay. I guess I'll ask about them. So that you're hardwired into the computer. Does this go outside?
Yes, I think so. I think it's connected to the atrium.
Mhm. What's this chat here that I see?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. D actually, you can ask questions and it'll kind of tell you about the data, tell you about what it's collecting. It's pretty cool actually. I don't know how that works either.
You mean you've never tried asking anything?
Yes. Yeah. Here, look, and then she. Oh. Okay. So she actually types in there. She says hello, like hello D, and it just kind of goes back hello. And then she types in, can you show me the, I guess, like a chart of the signals, of the recorded signals, and it pops back like yes, and then it'll pull up automatically, pulls up, kind of a more like scatter plot kind of thing, where you can see the data a lot, kind of a more easier way.
Okay. I'll thank her, and I guess I'll see if she'll sit back down.
Yeah, she will.
Okay. So I'll type in, how do you work?
It pops back that it collects information rapidly through the use of lasers. Question pops up without you actually saying anything, and it's kind of like a thing where it comes up and it's like a blinking cursor next to it. It says, "Would you like to review?" Or it says, "I have interpreted the signals with a greater accuracy. Would you like to review them and tell me whether or not they are clearer?"
Yes.
Okay. All right. So back to the rest of the group. You guys all are in this room. You guys can go into the workshop area. I'll just stay in there. It's like a normal workshop. Nothing out of the ordinary. As you kind of look around, up above is laboratory. I'll stay up there. And there you kind of search around. You do find another cell phone in the workshop. You guys kind of want to look around in here then?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Pull all the cords.
Start pulling at the cords.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I will take that cell phone and turn it off, though.
What is this green light?
Well,
Yep.
It's just a monitor. It's like tracking. It's tracking energy levels of. Actually, no, it's not. Actually, that is a. It's tracking radiation, which is low levels. There's no like it's benign, like nothing to worry about.
Okay, and this is what room again?
This is the laboratory.
Okay.
So, all right. So yeah, so you guys spend some time in here. I'm gonna start moving along kind of quickly. There's some stuff I'll need to get to. So, say Philip Black goes into the kitchen. Tommy, as you're kind of with, if you're with Dr. Campbell, she's trying to examine Takagawa's eyes, and like she's very confused as well. I guess is there anything you want to do about this?
Yeah, I mean, you're the big bag scientist over here, so why don't you go ahead and check him out? Just give me your cell phone, and I can go ahead and call like an ambulance or something and get him like sent away to get some help. You know?
I thought I left it in my office. Just go grab it. Go grab it for me.
Yeah, I'll go grab it. I'm gonna head to her office.
Yeah. The wall there. Okay.
I'm gonna grab
And
the
then,
cell
yeah.
phone.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna turn it off, put it in my pocket, and try to find the rest of the group.
Okay. Perfect. I'll stay over here. They're up here. There you go.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna
All
fill
right.
them in on everything that happened so far with the whole operation and people glowing.
Yeah. The glowing tea is kind of interesting. Okay. You guys have any thoughts on that? Hauser, Striker, Mulder?
Well, if I had anything to say, it's probably related to radiation.
So do we think this this meter is wrong? Is there actually more radiation being given off, or is
No.
it Is it maybe coming from the computer itself? And there's more in the atrium?
Possibly.
Did you also give us did you tell everyone about the spikes in energy?
No. That's been I think that's been Kramer and Star that's been messing with that. You guys haven't yet had to meet up with them.
Well, I think we need to find a way into the atrium. That everything seems to be leading to the atrium.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. So you guys have searched this for a while. Let me see. Okay. As you guys kind of head back out into
Mahler,
the main.
what's that? What? Hold on. Sorry. What's this back here?
No. It's more. As you look at, it's just like more screens and monitors. Nothing of you understand.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to shut down all communication. That's why.
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, I'm gonna move you guys back out into this hallway. So something's about to happen. Yeah. All right. So as you're kind of all heading back out, you guys hear a crash kind of come from the kitchen down here, and at the same time, you start to hear kind of yelling coming from the bathroom.
All right. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
I will follow.
Okay.
I guess I will go to the kitchen.
Okay.
Ray, you coming with me?
Yeah, I'll go to the kitchen.
All right. As you guys run there, all right. I'm sorry, Ariana. Let's see. So as you're interpreting the data, it kind of comes up as the way it actually plays it like music, and You kind of hear the noises. It's no longer like the static. It kind of plays in a discordant kind of melody. And as you're kind of listening to it, you kind of feel a strange sensation, and you start to hear music coming from the room itself. Everybody roll me power again. Nice. All right, those of you that succeeded, which was what, half of you? Yeah, Star Striker and Gruffin. Okay, so you guys all feel that pressure again against your heads, and you see, I guess, Hauser and McGruffin. You see that Dr. Takagawa, he is kind of holding his face, and he starts to kind of shout like a little bit. He's kind of yelling. He's like, he's like, something's. He's like, I see something. It's light. He's kind of like yelling, and he's like, there's black. It's black, but it's light. What is that? What is that? And the two of you see a woman appears in front of you. The two of you, Tommy and Jason. Roll sanity. She literally appears out of thin air.
That's not great. You said sanity?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm used to seeing shit like this.
Oh boy. All right. Hauser lose 1 sanity. Tommy lose 4.
Yeah.
As this woman disappears out of nowhere. This woman, an attractive redheaded woman, younger, significantly younger than the other scientists and doctors you've kind of seen in here, engineers you've seen here so far. She looks, although she looks kind of battered. Her clothes are kind of roughed up. Her face, her eyes wide, and she kind of looks around. She looks crazed, and you see that the most noticeable thing about her is that her eyes are white, like solid white, like a blind person's. And she like looks around, and yeah, she looks around at all of you in the room. Dr. Campbell is actually catatonic. She's just standing and staring. She's not really reacting. She's not really doing much of anything. And the woman looks up and looks around, and like she looks confused, and she looks at the two of you and looks at Dr. Campbell, and she smiles. I'm back. This is where we did it. I'm back. And I'm gonna cut down to the kitchen. Sorry, I'm moving rapidly now. Fox and Ray, you come into the room. Dr. Black has knocked over, like he was making food, some kind of like pasta, and he's knocked it over and knocked the dishes over. They're shattered on the floor, and he's standing there looking at his hands, and he's just muttering to himself. You guys haven't met him yet so far, but as you come into the room, he doesn't look up at you. He's just looking down. He's just muttering, and you kind of hear him say, patterns of energy give meaning and sound and perception. You represent a fundamental force of energies of reality. It's music. It makes music. He looks up. The word, it's called Azathoth. What are your guys' occult or unnatural scores?
Let me find out. Unnatural 0. Occult 30.
30, okay.
Unnatural 0, occult 60.
Striker, you recognize that word. You know that
Sure didn't
as
recognize that word, but
you do?
it's a Yu-Gi-Oh monster.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's also horrifying.
Based on the real, presumably
yes. So you know
occult
that Azathoth
monster.
is the name of a proto-mythological demon god described in a few obscure and dubious texts. It is actually thought to be the center of the universe, a creature that is forever sleeping. He's also known as the blind idiot god because as he sleeps in his eternal slumber in the center of the universe, he is completely unaware that everything is happening. The universe exists around him. It exists because of his dreaming.
Damn.
And cults that worship him believe that if he were ever to awaken, it would, like popping a dream bubble, the universe would cease to exist.
So let's keep him asleep then.
Yeah.
So you recognize that, and he looks at you, and he's kind of wild-eyed, and he says, I don't understand. Hmm. And he kind of he looks terrified, looks horrified. He says, I know the name. I looked into it as well. As a Thoth, the demon sultan sits on a black throne, surrounded by servants who worship it with the music from thin flutes and the pounding of drums. I don't know why I know that. I barely looked into it, but I know it. Maybe the flutes and drums are a metaphor. I don't understand. Maybe the beats are like pulses of energy, like drum beats. The whistles of high energy, like flutes. That's absurd. Why am I thinking about that? I'm sorry. Who are you? Have we met?
We have not met. We're just two inspectors here making sure everything's up to code.
He looks confused. Let's see, Star.
Yay.
You're listening to these sounds. I don't know if you can hear Groovy.
Yeah.
Sounds kind of like this. The computer is making these sounds. As you listen, that pressure in your head gets heavier. Roll sanity. Hell yeah, dude.
Yay.
Okay. You kind of you feel yourself slipping, but you're able to hold on. You feel, I'd say, probably at this point you're breaking out in a cold sweat. You feel nervous. Jing Fei next to you. You see her almost glassy-eyed, like looking at the screen. She looks over at you, then she collapses out of her chair to the floor.
Able to do anything?
What?
Am I able to do anything?
What do you want to do?
Can I like get to a help? Can I type help or something to get a help screen?
Okay, you do it and nothing happens.
Can I ask it to minimize signal strength?
It doesn't respond.
All right.
Yeah. Anything you want to do?
Hmm. Well, this isn't the computer. This is just a monitor, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can turn the monitor off if you want. Let you do that.
Um, I could try to overflood the chat, I guess.
Okay.
Try to overload it, but it's a supercomputer, so I doubt that would work. I guess I'll look to Justin Kramer.
He's in the other room.
He is in the other room. And then I'm like, well, I'll unplug it.
Okay. You unplug it and the sound stops coming from the monitor and the speakers. You still faintly hear the music coming from somewhere.
I'll take the what's her name, Jinfeng. I'll take her cell phone.
Okay.
And does she have a key card or anything on her?
Just looks like to get in the door, like in the building.
Got it. Anything else on her?
No, not really.
Okay. Check her desk for paperwork. Maybe like a flash drive or something.
Mm-hmm. You don't see anything of important.
Okay.
Where did you come from? What happened?
I there was a bubbling black chaos, and it's it's in its mindlessness it lives and it gibbers and it eats and it's everything. It's everywhere. It's behind you. It's here. It's on the floor. And it doesn't. It sees everything. It doesn't have any eyes, but it sees. Now it sees. She looks. Do you hear that? You hear that music? Neither of you hear music.
I hear no music.
No.
I think if you look and she looks over at the mirror behind you, Jason, like at the sink. If you look through that, you can see the throne of God. She kind of puts her hand on her mouth. She's like almost like she's in awe.
What the hell kind of drugs is this
Tommy,
lady
don't
on?
look.
I'm gonna look.
Tommy, don't look.
Look.
Look in the mirror.
Yeah.
You see the back of Hauser's head in your face. In her.
Man, that's God if I ever saw it. I'm gonna talk to her again. This is all getting really freaky, and you said there's a black monster, whatever, all around us. I don't know what's going on with you, but my cell phone's dead. Do you have a cell phone I can use to like call for some help real quick?
No. No, I don't.
Okay, cool. That's nothing we gotta worry about.
Campbell, all of a sudden she kind of snaps to and she shoves Dr. Klinger kind of out of the way and she like kind of very quickly leaves the office. Or leaves the bathroom, I'm sorry. That's not an office. It's an office to some people.
That was suspicious. Should we chase her?
Yeah, I think we should go ahead and see what's going on there.
Over here, Takagawa is passed out on the floor.
Nah, he's not going anywhere. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
Tommy,
take off
leave
now.
him. Better not to touch him.
As we move into the hallway, Killinger disappears. Like as you kind of look back at her to be like to say something else to her, she's gone.
Should we check her office?
We'll
That
split
was
up.
weird,
I'll go-
right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go down here. You go. Where's her office?
Front.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down.
Okay. Star, you getting Kramer?
Yeah.
Okay, you get Kramer. Tell him this chick's unconscious.
We
What?
atrium right now.
So you guys start to head out.
Yeah, did I find anything at this dude's desk?
Yeah, you find another thing if I can drop it in the thing. Get this to work, right? He's got this like on a piece of paper. He's sticking it.
Interesting.
Okay. That's kind of really the only thing of interest you find in there.
Okay.
As you kind of Chelstar gets you, and I guess you guys kind of head out into this room. You see Tommy kind of heading into this room. From behind him in the hallway, you see Dr. Helen Killinger appears in the hallway, and she looks around confused, and like she's kind of like she's trying to hold her ground, and she's like looking around, and she's like looking up the hall. She looks right at you, and you see her smile. She puts a finger to her lips, and then she disappears again.
That's the lady from the bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Star and Kramer, give me a sanity roll.
Teleporting toilet lady.
Tommy, you don't have to worry about it. You already rolled.
Wait, everybody's rolling another one?
No.
Okay.
All right, 2 sanity damage to both of you, and good job keeping your wits.
Right?
Tommy, in this room, Dr. Campbell is tearing up her office. Like she's like ripping up like things out of the drawers. She's kind of like, you gotta see. She's kind of one of her eyes is twitching, and she kind of keeps putting her palm against her temple, and she goes back to kind of rooting through things very rapidly.
I'm gonna take the gun out and just like point it at her and be like, "What the fuck?" Talk.
Okay.
People are disappearing and reappearing. I'm done with it. What's going on?
She looks up at you, and her eyes kind of distant. She's like, "Do you hear that?"
I swear, if one more person asks me if I hear something that I don't hear,
It's like I can't. There's something I don't understand. I don't. There's got to be something here, and she's like just again tearing shit up, like completely oblivious to the fact you just pointed a gun at her. Which I don't know. That might be unsettling in itself.
yeah, that usually doesn't happen when I do it to people.
Right.
Great. I'm gonna help her start like tearing her office apart and like casually
Oh,
be
yeah?
like looking for clues while I do it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Hauser, Stryker, and Mulder down here. You kind of finished. Well, Stryker and Mulder, you're kind of finishing up talking to Dr. Philip Black. Hauser kind of comes down the hall. You hear him kind of come through the end of the kitchen.
Cool. I guess I'll fill Hauser in. Does the name Azathoth mean anything to you?
The name? What name?
Azathoth, the blind idiot god.
No.
Okay. Didn't expect it to. Ray's the only one who knew. I feel like we should probably call our handler, our contact.
And say what?
everyone here seems to, everyone that we've spoken to seems to be aware of something going on, so I think they at least need to know that much.
Okay, but our handler was aware that something was going on.
Well, yeah, I guess, yeah, that's why they told us to take everyone's cell phones. But I think we need to get to the atrium.
That's what if we call our handler now and say, hey, something's going on, she's going to be like, no shit.
Yeah. Alright, let's go to the atrium. Does Dr. Philip Black have any sort of name card? Also,
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
he ask him for it.
ask him, well, first, if he has a cell phone on him.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I
Yeah.
see it for a second?
Yeah, he pulls it out and hands it to you.
Okay. I'm just gonna turn it off and put it in my pocket. I'm scared that he's staring right at me.
He doesn't react.
Yeah. And, ID to get into the atrium.
Okay. And he hands you a card. He says, this should get you in there.
Alright, thank you, Philip. You've been very helpful. I'm gonna leave, and as I walk past, I'm gonna wish both of you, I did not expect that to work. And head to the atrium. Although he was pretty shaken up, so I guess he's kind of a...
As you guys go out, the three of you, you're kind of reconvening in the middle here with the others. Roll an awareness.
Awareness or alertness?
Oh, alertness. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, no, it's fine. There's like 12,000 things on here, so...
Yeah, and I play like 12,000 games, like different types of games. I get everything confused all the time.
I asked for once.
Fox. Fox, you notice something in the corner of your eyes. You're passing by, and you kind of look over. You see a woman, the woman I described, leaning over top of someone in the bathroom.
I guess I'll turn to Hauser and Stryker and ask, should we just go? Should we leave it for now? Go to the atrium.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Peace. Noted. There's two people in the bathroom. They could be getting it on for all I know.
I will say, I guess with your success, you notice too that there is it looks like maybe blood.
Oh.
On the ground.
I guess that changes it. Should we at least peek in and see whose blood?
Go ahead, Mueller. I'll watch the hallway.
Okay.
When you come in here, Dr. Helen is looks like she's slit the throat of Dr. Takagawa.
Fuck.
She's kind of cutting into him, and as you, oh, by the way, real Sandy.
Yeah.
Unless you're adapted to violence.
I do not believe I am.
No, I think that's Kramer. All right, roll me Sandy.
Although if I could be after this, if I live, that would be nice.
Okay.
Hey, success.
And yeah, you're okay. You're able to steal yourself. You've seen a dead body before. You weren't expecting this, but you know, it takes you a second, but you're able to snap out of it.
Yeah.
She looks over her shoulder at you and she's smiling. She's like, "Don't you get it? This is what this is what we have to do."
I'm not gonna hesitate. I'm gonna pull my gun out and start back up.
Okay. She just kind of watches you. She doesn't come towards you.
Hold on. Where is she?
Yeah, I'll tell
The
Hauser
bathroom.
what happened.
I can't see her. Okay.
Should we just kill her?
Yeah, I'm gonna immediately, just no questions asked, shoot her in the face.
Cool beans. Give me a firearms check.
Okay.
or your gun, I guess.
Yeah,
Put that down there.
for
Pistol.
firearms. Yeah,
Yeah,
that one.
yeah, that'll work. Okay, give me 1d10.
Is it just one shot?
Yeah, I think there's a way to unload a couple shots, but I think it still does. I don't know. I think from that range, actually, roll me a percentile instead. We'll do this. We'll do it this way. This is not part of the rules, but this is a different rule that I'm going to use for this situation.
Okay, a percentile.
Yeah, it's a D100.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Okay. So, all right. So she dies. You shoot her, and she like hits the ground. It doesn't move anymore.
Okay. I'm not even worried about Dr. Taganaka.
All of you roll
Didn't know her
sanity.
name.
I'm rolling sanity.
All three of you. Yeah.
Okay.
Striker, Fox, and Bowser.
Oof.
Okay.
Did you lose sanity when you shot Scully in the back of the head?
Yes.
I don't remember. I think
You did.
so.
You did.
Okay,
This is, well,
okay. I was
this is
gonna say,
different. So there's a difference between shooting someone that's a danger. Like obviously she was a danger, but
Yeah.
she's also like you can tell that something's wrong with her,
Mm-hmm.
and she's still an innocent technically. So there's always a sanity roll whenever you shoot a human being. That's the mechanics of the game.
Yeah.
Despite if you're a soldier or not, like there's a difference between shooting like a terrorist versus shooting like you know what I mean, a woman in a power suit
Yeah.
holding a shiv. So in that case, the failures lose 3 sanity.
3.
And
Okay.
Striker, you were okay. Somehow, despite the odds.
Yeah. The FBI agent and the ex-military are both, traumatized by that, but
It's more jarring than anything. I would say it's less of like,
yeah.
you're both like, oh fuck, like that was a crazy lady, but she was probably an innocent lady.
Oh, she was probably innocent, but she could have come after us afterwards with our back turned. So
you put her down.
We need to gather the team.
All right. So
right
you
now.
guys are in the hallway. All right, Tommy, you kind of hear a gunshot, Tommy. Actually,
yeah, I don't know where Tommy is. On your own.
Did you go investigate?
Yeah, I'll peek into these offices, see if I found him.
Yeah, he's right here.
First office I looked in. Convenient.
We need to gather everyone.
Yeah, we need to go to the atrium, so
Did I find anything cool in this office or no?
No, not really. It's a lot of science, mumbo jumbo.
And you got her cell phone?
I got her cell phone.
Okay, cool.
All right, you guys run there. Okay, so you guys run outside. As you run outside, you get to the atrium building. Evan is laying there.
I say we hold.
Oh, you holding, or are you running outside?
Oh, I mean, we can go outside, but I say we hold to enter the atrium building.
You get to the building. Evan is laying in the grass, dead.
Well, that's sad, but oh well.
I strongly advise not going to the atrium building. Help is on its way.
Loot the body.
What kind of help is on its way?
It doesn't matter.
He had a cell phone.
Oh, he had a cell phone. Yeah.
Find it.
Cell phone.
You smash it against his head. No, you find the. He's dead anyway. It's fine. So you take his cell phone from his body. Okay. So Hauser, you say help?
Cash?
Yeah, he did.
All right, cool. I'll pocket that. We got paid today.
He had 2 20s. You guys, as they're kind of like asking, like, Hauser, what do you mean help's on the way? You see this fucking short ass, grubby fingers Tommy. He's over there fucking pulling out these 2 20s out of this dude's wallet. Put him in his
I ain't
pocket.
sharing.
Beautiful.
All right, how's it? Yeah, they ask you. Someone asked, "How's it?" Like, what do you mean? I think.
Yeah. It's irrelevant. Just know that going into the atrium right now would be very bad.
Did you call the? No, you said you didn't want to call her.
I said we shouldn't call her until we had information.
Yeah. Well, then who's on the way?
Yeah, are you
Irrelevant.
talking to us saying backups on the way?
Yes.
Like we're the
No,
backup.
I'm
What are?
telling you, help is on the way.
Okay, I'm going to the atrium.
I mean,
But if you're not
at
gonna
it.
tell us, then we can't trust you. If you're not gonna trust us with information, how are we supposed to trust you?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
As you kind of like hit the door and open it with the key card, it does work with Dr. Black's key card, and as you kind of go into the building, you kind of feel everything like almost like the ground shift slightly, a little rumble, and you guys all feel that pressure in your head again, and you are brought back to what happened this morning. And you get a flashback. You realize that all of you at the same time realize that you remember being called in for a mission. You remember flying to Chicago, then driving to this building. You remember interviewing people. You remember talking to the staff here. You remember heading into the atrium, and then all hell broke loose. You recall black, inky, writhing darkness, and you recall this image.
Oh,
That does not look pleasant.
I love it.
You-
As the thought.
And as you recall that, you feel overwhelming pain and everything goes black.
All of us, or just people entered the
Everyone. All of you are now screaming. And hold on a second. And all of you find yourselves all screaming and like looking around at each other. There's a clock in here, in this laboratory. There's a clock on this computer. It is 9 p.m. It was 10 p.m. just a second ago. All of you remember, as you sit and think, you remember yesterday you came to this place. You came inside, you did your investigation, and you died. You woke up screaming, and you called your handler, and you told her what happened, and you were told to get back to Chicago as fast as possible. You got back to Chicago, came to the building, and you died. And now you're back again, but this time you feel that presence, that image is getting closer. Something is waking up, and you have maybe minutes to figure out how to stop it.
Right. Is it coming because of the computer?
Possibly.
The room we're in, is that like the main frame of the computer? Like what's all the wires and stuff?
This is just a laboratory. There are wires that are connected to the floor, but the main computer is outside. So you take off sprinting. Sprint into that room. All right. Chelsea, do you say anything to him?
Step back.
Okay.
So Hauser's just in here. Like
Yeah.
looking at wires. Okay. I guess I'll follow them. Can I get to like this main monitor space?
Yeah.
Okay. What am I looking at interface wise? Or like
It's not the computer. It's just like the screen recording different data.
oh okay.
This is not the atrium. The atrium is on another map.
Oh, that makes more sense then.
It's outside. You guys don't have the key cards. You also don't have all the cell phones.
Damn.
You have most of them. I think you're still missing Black's cell phone and Evans.
Evans, because I looted his body.
Well,
Did we, like,
it's
go back
now.
in
It's
time?
now. Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Everyone,
Okay.
I would say everyone roll Sandy one more time.
God damn it.
Nice. I know it's doing. You guys are doing good. 2 damage to the failures. Nice. 0 to everyone else. You guys are doing good.
Sorry, I'm trying to roll. It didn't let me roll again. Okay, thank God.
You're good. You're just slowly going insane.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you went back in time. It's 9 p.m. It was 10 p.m. a second ago.
So how do I get to like the main like computer itself?
It's outside. It's on another map, but you guys were out there. I just didn't switch maps because I knew this was about to happen.
We all remember the stuff
Correct.
that's happened, though.
Yes.
Okay, we need to get the cell phones. We need to split up, I guess.
Well, then, first off, Jason, is the help still coming?
I'm confirming that now.
Okay. Then I will
Good.
go back to the dude in the kitchen and get the key card from him and cell phone.
We try and like just destroy the computer altogether.
Oh, fuck. She's here.
Okay. You come in here, yeah, and she is currently wrestling with Dr. Black. Actually, Dr. Black's not really fighting back. She's just kind of trying to kill him.
Well, if I can, like, jump over and, does she have a knife still?
Yeah. You mean unarmed combat?
Yeah. Okay. Yep. She stabs me.
No, she actually doesn't. You're just both wrestling. You can't seem to get the knife from her.
Okay. Who followed me in here?
Tommy.
Tommy, you gotta help me, bud.
Okay. I'm going over the counter.
Yeah.
I'll pull up my shiv.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna shiv the lady.
Okay, give me a shiv roll.
Hold on.
Oh, failure. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Very
What is this
dexterous
lady?
lady.
I know.
That'd be like at advantage or anything since she's wrestling with somebody else, or no?
Actually, he actually would give you a plus 20 on the roll, or a minus 20 on the roll, which is, I guess, no, plus 20. Sorry, it makes your skill higher. So yes, actually, you did succeed.
Okay, cool. So roll damage.
Yeah, 1d4. Yep. Nope.
Nice.
All right, you stab her. She kind of lets go of Mulder, and you're able to kind of grab the knife from her.
I'm gonna hand the knife over to Mulder. I've got my shiv. I'm fine.
All right. I'll take the knife, and then I'll also ask the Dr. Philip something.
Yeah, Dr. Philip Black.
Philip Black. I almost said Philip Green, but I was like, that's not right.
He's been stabbed.
It was a color. I'm gonna go through the motions with him again. Ask him. I need your cell phone and your ID. We need to get to the atrium.
He looks really confused, and he just kind of he starts to scream,
Ah,
and
shit.
he kind of grab it at his head, and he falls down on the ground. He's
All right.
unconscious.
Well, then I'll take him out of his pockets myself.
Yeah, cool. You guys take off running.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so Everybody gather around so that I can grab you guys and drop you in the new map. Alright, you guys run across the yard. Evan is still fucking with the thing. He's not dead yet. So that's nice. Push him out of the way, shove him on the ground. Go into the atrium. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna take out my bottles of flammable liquid and start pouring them.
Okay.
Anything that looks important.
Alright. This over here looks important.
What does?
The other side of the room. This big ass computer.
Am I able to shoot the lasers? Like the source of the lasers?
Yeah, I mean, sure. You take shots at them. I guess you kind of disrupt it. I'll just delete them. I realized
So you
they're
go
wrong.
ahead and this power box right here, I'm gonna destroy it.
Okay. You just start shooting at it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Tommy. So you move up to this computer, douse it in flammable liquid.
Take out the lighter and light her up.
These
Okay.
sources right here.
Does that help box show up on the computer in here that Chelsea was messing with?
No. It's not. I don't even know how long it's fucking been. Hold on a minute. It's been 15 minutes. So this is burning. You're kind of standing there. It kind of crackles and it makes little explosions, I guess. As the shit is like wires and shit, and you kind of back up, and you guys are all kind of smashing shit wildly. Okay. After a little bit of time, this thing kind of melts away. You see the fires kind of burning around. You're smashing stuff. It still seems to be like powered on. You're not really sure what that's about.
Who's
I'm
our
gonna take
who's
out
our
my gun
computer
and start
scientist?
shooting it.
Whoa,
Okay.
Who's our computer
No,
scientist?
we're not. No computer scientist for the computer. We're gonna just brute force this.
Well, would you at least take a look at this?
Yes, I'll take a look at it. If with the flames and everything on my fingers.
Bad.
Wait, what are you doing? Sorry.
I don't know. Can I even do anything with it on fire?
I mean, no, the screen's kind of fucked up, so you're like, you can't see anything.
Right. There's nothing I can do at this point.
Give me a computer science check.
There is something maybe.
Uh.
Maybe.
Well, you saw up here, right? There's stairs
Nope.
leading up.
Yeah, there is. There is a thing up here.
That's what I was pointing to originally.
Already up there.
Okay.
All right, you run up there and start kind of looking at it. As you guys are you're kind of messing with it. The computer is still active. You're not sure why. You're still able to access it. As you look into this thing, I'll tell you, so you see a bunch of wires that kind of come off into the different things. At the center, there is a metal or maybe some kind of stone black cylinder that kind of rests. All the wires seem to be plugged into it. It's on fire in that little cubby.
I gently shove Chelsea Star out of the way and see what my brute force can do up there.
Well, I was talking about down here is where that is. I was telling you what that was down here. Up here.
Can I douse the fire with my gallon jug of water that I have to carry around with me everywhere?
Yes, sure. So you have that, and you kind of put the fire out, kind of crackling electricity. Good.
I'll see if Chelsea wants to come over here, and this looks like the main hard drive.
Can you back down the stairs? All right, how's what are you doing? You just beating shit like a caveman?
Well,
Oh.
yeah, I'm gonna see if there's anything up there. Probably not.
Okay. All right, you look at this thing again. Give me another computer science.
Alright. It's a 0. But...
Yeah, I mean, sorry, star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Man.
Good job.
Oh, okay. I saw his failure. I was like, 0. Wow. That makes no sense.
Oh, you made it. I didn't even see yours exactly. Shit.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
God.
As you're looking at this thing, you've never seen anything like this before. This is not. I mean, this is a computer, but it's not. It's not a computer you've ever seen. Whatever the hell this thing is, it is not. It's. I guess I would say it almost seems like it's alive. It has an organic feel to it, whatever this thing is. But you think that if you unhooked it from all of these wires and pulled it out of there, it would at least deactivate D. You did notice the fire didn't seem to damage it at all.
Okay.
Well, let's start unplugging.
You can pull it out?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I guess have everyone start helping.
Can we just pull the black thing and all the wires detach from it? Or do we have to detach each wire individually?
No, you can probably yank it and just kind of grab them by the handful.
Okay.
So you rip them out, and you're able to kind of pull this thing out of there. How's the you were able to do some up there? Not with your computer science role, just messing with that computer interface. Is it looks like it says it's picking up reading signals, like signal amplifiers. Like the signals are bouncing off of things, and it notifies you that there are 6 things that it is bouncing off of. And then as you kind of click on it, it says there are 12 things that it's bouncing off of. And it looks like it's localized in the building. As you come back down and share that information, everyone give me an intelligence check. Nice.
So is everyone correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
Was not Tommy's strong suit.
No, it's not. Critical fumble. You're like, I don't know what the fuck that means. Nice.
Hey.
You make the connection that based on the things you've seen in this place, you're pretty sure that whatever it's bouncing off of, it might be the people, especially the way the people have been reacting. With your critical Fox Mulder, you think that you may not be you're not a computer scientist, you're not an analyst, you're an FBI agent, but what your brain, when it puts 2 and 2 together, what you come up with is that people are basically just organic computers, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I shut down the computer, then maybe that'll stop the receiver. So you think that maybe if you can find a way to incapacitate the people in the building, it might be okay.
Okay. So let's go around knocking people out then.
Okay. You guys sprint back to the building.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. As you sprint back to the building, I'll shunt you all back into the main facility. I'll say that, these are just normal people. You guys are trained in whatever ways you're trained in. You can easily knock these people unconscious. By the way, did you leave Killinger in here? Or did you knock her out? Or did you tie her up? Or you guys just left the building? I didn't even ask you that.
Oh yeah, we stabbed her.
You wasn't dead though. You just stabbed
Yeah.
her.
Tying her up would have been a good idea, but if you want to allow us,
You probably have handcuffs.
Oh, good point. I am an FBI agent, and
Yeah.
there is a cop.
Yeah. So between one of you, someone had handcuffs. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you kind of come back in, you knock everyone out one by one. As you do, you all kind of feel that warbling sensation, and for a moment, you get another glimpse of this thing.
Just not pretty.
And you feel like there's a chance that you were maybe minutes away from danger. All of you hear a helicopter also outside.
Oh look,
Somewhere.
backup's here finally.
I'm sprinting outside.
We need to
Okay.
get out of here as well. We're people too, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
guys all run outside. Okay.
Do we just leave the people behind?
Yeah,
Leave
fuck 'em.
civilians?
Yes.
It's too
Yeah.
late
Yes.
for them.
It's too. We don't have time.
Okay. Yeah, the helicopter is landing. Do you jump in the car? Fox?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll wait. I won't like drive off. I'll wait to see what the helicopter's about, though.
This
This
gonna be
guy
the
comes
same guy
in
from the
outside.
first.
He's like, what? He's like, what the fuck's going on?
Oh shit!
We forgot to knock out that guy.
Knock him out.
He's running to fucking deck him. He's like, what the fuck? And he just knock him unconscious. Okay. There's also a security guard at the front. I guess you can get her as you drive by in your car.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the helicopter is hovering. You get it. Oh, hold on a minute.
Well, they're a person, so is that going to screw us up here?
You're not sure.
We need
I know that
everybody to be.
all of
Knock
you,
him out to be safe.
all of you have been exposed to whatever's going on here.
Right.
They maybe haven't. Is everyone getting in the cars, or are you guys all kind of stand outside looking at this helicopter besides Fox?
I'm just standing right next to the car, looking at the helicopter.
Is the helicopter like coming down? 'Cause I want to kind of jump in that.
It's just hovering.
Okay.
I want to see if it's that one guy from the first mission we did.
Oh yeah.
Give me a whatever the fuck that one is. Alertness, alert.
Can I do that too?
Yeah, both of you can.
Damn.
Damn.
2 side
Both of you.
coin.
With your heightened panic and your, you feel like you're teetering on the edge of sanity. Chelsea Star, you look up and you see the face of the man that threatened your lives back in Kentucky 8 years ago.
Strangely, I'm relieved.
Yeah.
Apparently, you don't see shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here. So we're done here. I'll tell them we're done here.
Yeah.
We've got the cell phones. They'll handle this.
I'll ask Chelsea, is that who I think it is?
I'll nod.
Okay, yeah, we're good here.
Okay, you guys jump in the car. Okay, you guys getting the same people in the cars?
Grabbing this time.
Okay.
No Burger King stops.
Yeah.
No Burger King. Nope.
Do
Got it on
Have to do Waffle House.
Ooh, there you go.
There you go. Okay, so you guys get back in your vehicles, and do you guys get in the same vehicles? Like Chelsea, do you get in the car with Hauser and McGruffin, or do you get in the other car?
Yeah, we'll get in the same.
In car is fine.
Okay, so you guys all hop in your vehicles and you peel out. You stop by the first security checkpoint, and you knock that girl out, and you leave.
Cool.
What'd you do with the black box?
Oh, I guess we still got it. It was me, Chelsea, and somebody else. We're like standing there tearing out the wires.
Tommy. Yeah.
One of us would probably still have it.
We need to destroy it.
Wait,
Let's
who
say
has
that
I can
We'd
light it on
probably
fire
let
again.
Chelsea keep it, because I'm sure she's better equipped to destroy that type of equipment than us just Neanderthaling it with our clubs.
How much do you guys think I can get?
that's up to you guys. What you guys want to do with it? All right. As you guys speed off, I'll say that you do get a call on the burner phone. It's from your handler. which I forgot to even give you her name. Her name was Agent Carpenter. Carpenter asked, what happened. We got some weird readings, the kind of like weird energy signals. Do you report what happened?
Yep.
Okay. Do you tell her about the black box?
Yep.
She tells you to drop it off at a drop spot, and they'll dispose of it.
Okay.
Okay. Do you do that?
Yep.
Awesome. All right. So, mission complete. I wanted to do two things. First, I want to show you that Azathoth sounds that I found on YouTube.
Excellent.
Yeah, I thought that was worth sharing. All right. Then last, I will tell you what you got because you guys get Sandy back. Congratulations.
Yay!
Desperately needed.
Very desperately.
I was 4 away from my breaking point.
Same.
All right, so you get one sanity back from. I know I rolled really shitty. I'm sorry. One sanity back from stopping the incursion. You get 7 back from understanding the true scope of what was at stake during this mission.
Damn.
I'll say that. All right. One of the things is if you kept loss of life to a minimum, I get to decide that. I would say so. You guys feel like you did a good job of that? Get 2 more back, so 9 altogether.
I have more sanity now than when I started this.
Hey, there you go.
Same.
Pretty close. Start with 49, I think. I'm at 46.
Damn, how are you that low?
She's been
I was
lying
at
to a lot of
24.
missions.
Or no,
Oh
my
gosh.
breaking point was at 24 for this session and the last one. I
What happens
broke
if
my
you get to
sanity.
0? Do you just die? Go insane?
No, you go. Yeah, you go indefinitely insane,
Oh,
and you can
damn,
no
that
longer
sucks.
play your character, or you can, but then me and you have to talk in the secret room a lot.
Gotcha.
So, anyway, yeah. Congratulations, you guys saved the world.
We did it.
The whole world.
The
The
whole universe.
The whole
world.
universe.
Yes, the universe. I was going to tell you a little like behind the scenes after the fact thing. If you would have failed the second time, one, there was a monster that could have showed up, which I actually chose to not have it show up. It could have showed up the first time there was a skip back. And there was an option to have 1 to 4 skip backs. That's like too much time. We didn't have that much fucking time to do that. But also, you guys were moving pretty good pace, so there was no point in having the skip backs, that many of them.
Mm-hmm.
But on one of the skip backs, a horrible monster could have showed up that pretty much gets like insta kills on people.
Sam.
But if looks like that,
Yeah.
if you guys would have died and then a skip back happened, you would have came back to life and then had to roll sanity to understand the fact that you just died a horrible death and now you're alive. So that would have been a
That's
cool
crazy.
kind of thing.
Would have been fun.
Yeah. And then the final option is that after 4 skip backs, the universe ends, but it actually shunts you to a different reality where things are different. So, like, people, maybe bonds maybe not even exist, or maybe different. Your job may not be your job. It would have been a funky ass thing.
That's crazy.
Fox Mulder, the accountant.
Mhm.
So, I wanted to share that with you because I thought it was kind of a cool little thing.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, guys. Well, we had fun.
Cool.
That was
Oh yeah,
awesome. Thank
good
you.
stuff.
And so, see you next week.